Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Thursday, it is 6 p.m., and we are headed back to the small mountain town of Owl Creek Ridge for some Kids on Bikes. Kids on Bikes is a collaborative, rules-light, storytelling RPG set in small towns with everyday people. Think the Goonies meet Stranger Things. I, of course, am GM Jared, your guide around Owl Creek Ridge. Chop. I think someone might be in the studio pushing buttons. I am unsure, but I didn't push that Chop, so... with me, of course, is our colorful cast of characters. The cool dweebs, James, Megan, Tracy, and Diana. Welcome back.
Hey.
It's been a little bit.
Cool dweebs.
Cool dweebs.
I think
Cool dweebs.
I think we missed 2 episodes. Right?
Yeah.
No, just one.
No, just one, but we've missed another one.
Four.
We're basically
Yeah,
doing
we
it
missed-
every week.
we're bi-monthly now. I don't know. We'll
For Pride Month,
Let's
we
see.
are bi-monthly.
We're going to get back into it. Remember, viewers at home, you can use exclamation point OCR buffs in chat to check out all the ways you can influence the game itself. Reminder that we do have a pending Help I Need an Adult on the field from Sarah
yeah.
BC1 from last time.
Yes, thank
I'm
you,
just
Sarah.
keeping it in
remember.
your pocket until you get into a situation where you actually need it. So it's there. All right, I think we just get into it because it's been a while, and let's try and get the action going. Is music playing? Can anyone confirm
I can
that
hear
music
it.
is
It
playing?
is
Yeah, I can
indeed.
hear.
Here it is.
Huzzah! All right, then that's good enough confirmation for me. All right, let's get into this thing. Adventure and excitement awaits us, so it's time for us to travel back in time to the summer of 1983. I mean 93. Oh god! Oh god! Subsplosion!
Explosion!
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah.
Subsplosion. Thank you, Sarah. Who gets your reroll with the Subsplosion? We also had a Gary K resubscription and Sarah BC1
Yeah.
resubscribed as well.
Nice.
Thank you, guys.
Let us know who gets the reroll. And we're going to the summer of 1993, not 83.
Oh, that's the year I was born.
I was 2. We're the oldest ones.
Oh, I know, we're the old farts here.
Yeah.
No,
My
you
dad
guys
was
are really.
13.
You're still young.
Your dad was
The heart-
13?
Mm-hmm.
God, that makes me feel good.
Wow.
My parents are older than that.
Okay,
Hey!
thank you.
Another subsplosion.
Split
Menon
you,
receives
Blake.
Sarah's Subsplosion. Slitlid, you also get to grant a reroll for your Subsplosion.
Oh my
gift
God,
list.
guys.
Thanks,
Oh my
Enzo
goodness.
Gonzalez.
God.
So many.
going
we have-
Whoa.
I believe we have
Okay,
a
we missed you guys too.
Amazing.
Whoever needs it most is what
Whoever
is what
needs it
Slitlid
most.
said.
Penguin was
Like-
gifting
Well-
too here.
Like
Well, I-
literally needs it the
April
most
and
because they
I-
have the least, or
Yeah,
like
that's the thing. Like
mentally
literally,
needs it the
or
most.
who's going to need it the most?
Because one is Menon.
What is going
And
on?
Hey!
Penguin
Thank you,
also gets to
Penguin.
give
Oh,
one
those
out.
subs-
Oh
What
my
the-
We got a hype train
God.
level 3 going.
Oh,
Hot
snap.
damn.
Choo-choo.
Snap.
Oh, kitty!
Look at this.
And Sarah dropped a bit
What a
bomb.
kitty. Oh, he looks
That
like
cat does not
Batman.
look happy.
She does not look happy,
Okay.
but I
Because you
assure
had-
you she is very happy.
Aw.
Look at all this hype. How could she not be stoked?
Ooh,
Conspiracy
karate.
chop.
Tracy
Tracy
series.
chop.
Chop.
Why do I say karate? Sorry, I messed that up.
I mean, it's like karate. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the lurk and the visit. Thank you for the follow, Rommel 900. So
Megan.
I want to catch up here. Scott Denuzzo
Sure.
owes a
Oh,
reroll.
Reroll.
Sarah BC1 owes another reroll. Penguin Witch Doctor owes a reroll, and Slitlid said give it to whoever needs it
Wow,
the
that's a
most.
lot of rerolls.
So there's
Mhm.
4 on the table
Thanks,
right now.
guys. We're gonna
Sarah,
need
Chat
Megan.
fam, let me know. Let me know what
can
you
roll a
guys
Sarah
do.
says
D4.
Megan. Penguin Witch Doctor says Alex or JW.
Oh, thank you so much, darling.
All right. So we're down. Sarah still has one more. And
Scott says he doesn't owe nothing.
Oh, Sarah said Megan. I see that. Okay.
Thank you.
Now it's just Scott, but he does because right there, Scott the Muso gifted 5 subs.
Scott.
Nice, guys. And Jake, you're not late.
Hey, you guys, level
Take
4
it.
already.
I'm gonna say Slit Lids goes to Kira because she has 1 currently.
Thank
Aw, cute.
Perfect.
you.
Tracy, Scott. Oh,
Hey, thanks,
now Megan's behind.
Yay!
Uh-oh.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Yay. I feel the love.
All right. Nestled into a valley of the Great Appalachian Mountain Range, a windy and wooded trip from New York City, a stone's throw across the Pennsylvania border, and an hour-and-a-half journey from Owl Creek Ridge, sits a rustic and isolated hotspot for children and young teens in the tri-state area. Along the banks of the mighty Mugapea sits the ultimate summertime experience, Sleepaway Summer Camp. Picturesque Camp Mugapea has something for everyone. Archery and basketball, swimming and crafts, even an amphitheater for the more show business inclined. Summer truly is a magical time at Camp Mugapea. And this is where we continue our adventure. New experiences abound here at Camp Mugapea, and they come in all forms, from new friends to new rivals, from mountaintop hikes to canoe capsizing creek adventures. Even the occasional bear munching on apples just under the cabin windows in the dead of the night.
Sure.
But for now-
sure.
Yeah, bears. But for now, it is
Bears.
lunchtime. With bag lunches containing peanut butter and jam sandwiches
Whoa.
in hand, our cool dweebs sit around picnic tables and plan the rest of the day. The sun is high in the sky, and the summer looks to hold endless possibilities. So sit back and settle in, and of course, welcome to Camp Mugapea.
Mhm.
So, cool dweebs, if you remember, when we last left, you had just changed from the couple of you that fell into the water and swam back. The lunch bell rang, and you went to get your lunch, I guess, because that's what happens when the lunch bell rings.
Mhm.
And you were trying to figure out what your next steps were. Lee, you look up, and Lee is nowhere to be found immediately, but glancing around, he's over in a corner talking with Stacy. So it looks like the seeds that have been planted may bloom, but that's a tale for a different day. What are you guys doing?
Okay, so he just changed, right?
You just changed. I believe you checked out where
The back?
Yeah, behind the
apple
cabin.
course.
Yeah.
And I showed everyone, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because you took the secret way around.
Yes.
So where are we technically? Are we still in that area?
You're kind of in the cafeteria mess hall area, because you came back from there and got the sack lunch.
Okay.
You're free. You're basically, you guys know you're free for the next couple hours to explore around the camp, maybe try some of the random activities that are set up around. But you are, there's no like area in the camp that's completely unsupervised, if that makes sense. There's always at least a counselor aware, because you can't just let kids wander in the forest in the mountains. I mean, you could in the 90s a little bit, but not really.
It's true. Should we go like sit somewhere and eat our lunches?
Okay.
Yeah. Can we eat outside? I hate this stuffy cafeteria.
Yeah, I know. It kind of smells like fate.
You want to go out into nature, Kira?
Let's not go that far. Like, let's find.
I have an
let's find
idea.
a nice bench somewhere.
Or we can go eat up at that lookout tower, and maybe we can see if there's anything else going on with that log area.
Oh. Oh yeah, how many people fit up there? Can we all fit there?
You get
Like
about
8 or
12 people
something,
up at
right?
one time.
Oh,
okay,
it is
great.
like, you know, a 40-minute walk.
Oh.
Oh.
But you have hours. Like, you literally have
Oh.
like 3 hours until
Where's our
you need to be
bikes?
back with everybody else.
I
Sorry.
mean, Kira didn't get to see the watchtower because she was, you know, out of
Paris.
town.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god, my VMix froze again on Firefox. Okay, hopefully. Stop it! Okay. Are there like camp bikes?
That's a good question.
Camp bikes.
Yeah,
like-
you
Can we
like
rent
sign out a
bikes?
bike. Yeah, you sign a
There's
bike out.
bikes. There's
'Cause
bikes,
we're kids on
but
bikes.
there's not like paths to ride them on. Like you can
Oh.
ride them around
But-
the like campgrounds, but literally this
Right,
is a
so-
hike into the mountains to get up here.
Oh. Well, I was gonna
In
say
fact,
to ride it to the
if-
tower.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna assume it's Adam Kahn in the studio pushing buttons.
Yeah, he's there today.
If you want to push the lookout video so they can get an idea of the surroundings.
Ooh, new
Oh,
It's their
NPC.
NPC. Another NPC.
Yeah,
Or no,
Sarah's
wait,
Well,
got
we
we did-
killed,
three-
and now we're doing the NPC.
We did
Yeah.
try to kill her last one, so.
That is true.
We won't kill you this time.
No promises.
So you can see it's kind of it's kind of up
Oh, it's
like
like
a mountainside.
Okay. Never mind. I feel like I know, Kira, you don't want to climb that again right now, especially when the sun is all out and the bugs and we got chased by hornets. So maybe we should just. You're right.
Yeah.
Find a bench.
Yeah. I think we should stay close by.
Okay. Where's Menon?
We lost another one.
Lost another what?
What are
We
you
told
talking about,
him, and
Mama?
he left us immediately.
Oh,
Well, I
we-
mean, you guys scared him, telling him our entire life story.
We don't have an option. It's either we talk in hushed tones or about what we've done, or we let the people that are in our group know so we can be open about it.
I mean,
Well, I
friends
think
tell
maybe-
friends everything, pretty much.
I think maybe
is
a
true.
gradual telling would have been a better option. But, you know, I'm sure he still likes all of you. He's probably just taking time to himself and processing that information.
We-
and I'm
We
sure we're not
told
his only
him,
friends at camp.
He immediately stood up, did not talk to us at all, and walked away. That doesn't seem like he's coming back.
I mean, I guess you just never know. Maybe he'll come back to us. Maybe he won't.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Menon. I'm sure that Lee doesn't hate us all. Just, give him his space.
Okay, so bug him until he notices me. Got it.
No,
I mean,
no,
he
no,
literally
he's
sleeps in
talking
the
to a
same building
girl.
as you.
Yeah, I just stare at him as we sleep. No, and what are we gonna do about the tiny big feet?
Can we go sit down somewhere and eat where there's no one around? We could talk about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
are we really
we
gonna
let's
walk
go outside.
40 minutes? Can I get?
No,
No.
did you
No, no,
not
no,
just hear
get them to
any of the
carry me?
conversation? Dude, you gotta
No,
listen.
I wasn't listening. I was sad.
Oh my gosh, get over it. Your girlfriend just told you to get over it.
Wait. April walks outside. April leads the way. Come on, guys.
April, as you're going outside with your bag, coming in the door, right past JW, Kira, and Menon is Rudd. He's coming in to get his lunch. Just smiles at you guys. Tingy's
Who's red
on.
again?
He's the guy who.
Oh, buff dude.
Oh, the strong guy.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
That's the guy we
Those guys that
hired.
I hired.
Oh,
Oh, damn. Okay. I'm looking. Okay.
Oh wait, so did he do
He's
that
just
to April or JW?
April.
He smiled to
Well,
you,
he just
to
walked out.
JW.
Oh, okay. I was just curious.
April's just gonna ignore it.
I'll just kind of that kind of thing. Just keep walking.
Kira notices.
You guys managed to kind of squirrel away to like around a side table where that no one seems to be at, and find a modicum of privacy to have your conversation. What are you guys talking about?
How much did JW tell us last time, either from JW or Jared, whoever remembers, about the thing that you actually saw, like on the other side of the river? You told us all about it.
I think she told you everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure. Yeah, I said I saw.
She was freaking out about it, and at first we didn't
Babe.
believe her, and she was
Eating
like,
an apple.
"No, it was
Okay.
this."
4 foot
Okay.
tall. Yeah.
Then April would say, "Okay, are we? There was a stressful situation that you guys had just gone through. Are you sure that it wasn't just maybe like an animal or something?"
No, because I was eating the same exact apples as the one behind our cabin.
I just
Look, after seeing aliens and jelly
That's why I'm
toast
worried.
people, you know we're probably going to see more stuff. I don't know why it's attracted to us.
Yeah, is anyone else not hungry from these lunch sack? Like, does jelly, peanut, PB&J's not do it for you guys anymore?
Well, let me
This makes
look
me
at
feel
it.
weird.
I'm just gonna eat the peanut butter side. I'll like peel it in half.
Yeah, it's that I don't know how they did it, but it's that the equivalent of that school lunch peanut butter and jelly. Like it's super
So
uniform across
it's
all of
crunchy
them.
peanut butter.
And there's some apple slices in there,
Cute.
and,
Nice.
and probably a little bag of like Lay's potato chips, but the off-brand, so like Bay's
Yeah.
potato chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know it takes more energy to digest an apple than the calories you get from it?
No.
No.
I learned that
Where
on a
did you learn
Snapple
that
cap.
fact?
A Snapple cap. They just started doing these.
Oh.
Snapple facts.
How do you know that's true?
Yeah.
Because a bottle of juice
they're
told it to you?
they're not just gonna lie. They're not gonna give someone the ability to put something on something and it just be a lie.
Oh, capitalism, Minin.
Okay,
Just
back,
like
back
this
to it. Back
forest
to it.
getting cut down.
My chips. Okay.
Do you think we can talk to the government and get them as a wildlife reservation due to there being tiny Bigfoots?
They're not gonna believe us, just like the aliens. We have to
Yeah,
make
I feel
sure
like
we're
Bigfoot
We
is.
need some sort
Yeah.
of proof. We should try to capture one. Like, let's make a trap.
Well,
I can't believe you're
doesn't.
saying this.
Didn't Kira,
Yeah, I can't believe you're
Kira,
saying
did
it
you bring
either.
Kira, did you bring your camera? You know, straight from your vacation? You must have your
Oh,
camera in
yeah.
your bag for
gotta get
pictures
those.
of yourself.
Disposable
The
camera with
Kodak, yeah.
film. Yeah, I
Yes.
totally have. I have one roll of film, so we have to make this worth it. And we at least need 5 group photos of us, so
Oh my
we have to account
Well,
for
you
that.
only have
And one
12
photo
shots.
of Menon and I.
Okay.
Oh my
We need a
God.
couple photo,
that's-
so we
Not
have to
it,
make
I'm
sure
not
we
taking it.
reserve.
Hold on a second. Where are we going to get these photos printed off?
At the
Photo
place?
We're gonna have to wait till after camp to show proof.
You're
well,
right.
I mean, we're not gonna go drive up to the government right now, anyways, and
That's true
like,
too.
I mean, what better evidence could we get? I mean, unless you guys are talking about like trying to catch this thing or something, which would be just crazy.
Well, that's what Kira said. She wants to catch it.
Oh, I
Everyone
don't
needs
know
to
about
take
that. What if
stuff out of
it's
their ears. Listen.
what if it is? What if it is friendly? Or like,
You want to be
Are
friends with
wild
a 4
animals
foot ape?
ever friendly?
I think a lot of them are. Yeah, it's us who suck. Humans who want to trap them and hurt them.
I mean, we're not gonna
April
hurt
goes
it.
full
We're
vegetarian.
No. We're not gonna eat it. We're not gonna hurt it. We're just gonna see if this thing is really real. I mean, I agree. I think catching it's a good idea. I just can't believe it came out of Kira's mouth.
I can't believe it either. But if we really want to try to, preserve this camp, I think if we have proof that there's these strange creatures here that might either hinder them from buying it or, yes, make it a wildlife preserve. I don't think that's actually something that we can do. But you never know. So, I don't know the first thing about trapping or traps or hunting.
Oh, where's Lee?
Only
Should have not scared
But
Lee
maybe a
off.
Boy Scout would. Yeah.
as Menon slowly stares off into the distance. I wonder if Lee thinks about us.
Oh, God.
That's
been
a weird
5
Maybe we
comment.
can
It's been...
look. Maybe we can find somebody else. Like
Ow.
maybe there's a counselor or something who will
no,
help us.
I,
Or, like,
I know how to travel them. I've potentially caught the Easter Bunny several times. That turned out to be my mom.
You made a
Well,
giant
at
net
least-
for your mom.
I was gonna say I don't know how you would do that.
That's impressive.
Physics.
Okay, so Menon, you have experience in making traps.
Yeah.
So maybe we just gather some material and get some, I don't know, creatures. Wildlife likes food. Maybe we can
Apples.
entice it with
Apples. The thing is eating
Yeah, I don't
tons
want
of
these-
apples.
These are all
nasty
good
apples
ideas.
anyway.
We need.
Okay,
Okay, so first
should
thing
save
we
all
need
the
to find. Yes, 1, apples. 2, rope. 3, we need to find its trail, somewhere that it continuously passes through, so the apples
Behind
will
our
go
cabin.
detected. Yeah, but we can't do that because if we catch it and then it's really loud, then everyone knows. But what was the spot that you saw it last time? That's far enough
Oh.
away.
We're gonna have to go kayaking again.
Do you want to pay
Yes.
Mr. Muscles?
Rudd?
Rudd, take
By
us
the
on a private
way,
tour.
By the way, JW, what do you think of him?
Yes. He's a big
Yeah,
buff
what-
dude.
What do you think of Hans and Franz over there?
Hans
I
and
mean, like, what do
Franz.
you
It's an SNL
think?
reference, JW?
We're not old enough to
I
watch
don't-
SNL.
Yeah,
Is it
I don't
yet?
watch that. It's not even.
I get in trouble. No, I'm just kidding. no,
Kira,
seriously,
you don't
JW.
throw parties.
And wine coolers.
I have parties with alcohol, but my dad gets very upset when I watch Saturday Night Live.
Love it.
No. But seriously, JW, like, what do you think
What?
of him? Like,
He's
You
a
know,
nice guy.
you know.
He was a tour of water. What else would I think of him? Come on.
do you like him? Do you want to get to know him better?
No, guys, that's gross. No.
I'm just saying, he seemed to be into you. I saw the way he
I
gave
don't
you a
know.
smile and wave when he walked into the cafeteria.
Oh, he waves at everyone. He waves at you too, Kira.
No, he waved at you and April.
Oh, so he
April.
likes April. Oh, that's cute.
I'm taken.
You are?
Are you now? Is it official?
Tell us this.
What?
I knew this.
Actually
It was official before we left for the summer.
What are
I'm
you
pretty sure I
talking
mentioned
about?
writing letters.
Tell us.
You're
Wait,
writing
not-
letters?
Writing you letters?
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
I mean, we've been here for 2 days, so I haven't got a letter yet. But like he said, he was going to.
Wait, so how long have you guys been serious?
When did the last the last season ended in like end of April.
Oh,
Spring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like a
Spring
couple
break.
months.
Yeah, it was like
So
spring break
been
and stuff
about
like that.
No.
6 weeks.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, like I
Why
mean, it's
did
like
you
barely a
post
new
it?
thing.
Oh my
I don't know.
god.
I thought you guys. I mean, we've been hanging out with him.
Why
and
is he
stuff,
never
and
with
I
us?
Well,
Why is he not at camp?
He's on vacation with his family. Not in Paris. but-
Ray!
Nice.
Thanks for the radio, Skylar Seymour.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank
Welcome.
so much.
Welcome.
Okay,
Um,
wait. So, what? I can't believe you didn't
So,
tell us that
yeah,
you've been serious.
Give us the deets. Give us the deets.
It's not. It's like the same as it was before, but like we kiss now. You know, it's not like a big a deal.
You guys kiss?
Oh my god! I'm just
Wait,
gonna.
with
April's gonna like bury
small
her face in
kiss?
her hands. Like,
Or like with
what do you
tongue?
mean? I don't know.
These are we gotta know.
Whoa. Is it like 16 candles kiss or like what's going on here?
Oh my god, you guys kissed?
I thought
How
we were
was
talking
it? How
about
was your
Red
first
and
kiss?
JW.
Oh no, this is more important.
You
How was
don't
your
you don't
first
send them
kiss?
into dangerous things anymore, do you?
How do you know that Lewis was my first kiss?
Oh.
Oh, who else did you kiss?
Oh my gosh. Cat just knocked something down under my desk. Sorry. My cat's flustered. I'm
was the
flustered. We're
shot.
all flustered. Yeah.
Is he a good kisser?
I don't know. I haven't
Where
kissed
did
like
you
a lot
kiss?
of people.
Where
I
did
don't
you
want to
kiss?
know that.
Where
I don't
did
want
I
to look at
kiss?
him and be like, that dude kisses.
But we're friends.
Where-
You kiss Kira. I don't want to look at you two kissing.
Well, I don't come over and tell you how amazing of a kisser she is. By the way, great.
Oh,
It's
thanks
because
for hear this.
we can guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Lewis.
We were talking about Rudd and JW, is what I thought.
No, there is no such thing as red and JW.
See, look, she's all tongue-tied.
Rumor. Uh-oh.
I heard that
Cranky
Lewis
Seymour.
is
no.
actually scared of JW and Menon. He
Aw.
thinks they're super strange and doesn't hang out with the cool dweebs because he's worried they're gonna do something to him, like fill his pants with jelly.
Oh.
That checks out. That really checks out.
Wow.
hilarious.
That's a
Maybe
good
not the
rumor.
jelly
That's a good
part,
rumor.
but
Lewis is afraid of us.
I mean, you guys did put fake. You did put fake bugs in his shoes that one time, you know.
you sent him to his death several times.
I
Okay.
did not.
Can we- shh. Shh. I'm just gonna look around, like hoping no other kids listening to this. Shh, shh. Don't talk about dying like that.
Sorry, I just get really excited.
About dying?
No.
About surviving.
Okay,
okay,
when are we
okay.
gonna do this?
Well-
when are we gonna like enact this plan?
I mean, we should set it up as soon as possible. Okay, I just realized the issue. If we take Muscles McGee over here, we have to now explain to him why we're setting up a trap with a bunch of apples.
Do we?
I don't think
Oh.
he cares.
What if we just
think
told him we
he's
were like
dumb.
looking for
He's not
deer
gonna
or
know.
something? Deer like probably like apples.
We're catching a deer at camp, April.
Not like catching it, but like trying to like make friends with it, you know? That's what I would do.
We just have this rope, so it stays.
Maybe he could
I mean, it
watch the
could
boat
work.
or something. I don't know.
I just want to know if I'm supposed to tell him everything, or is he gonna leave us?
What are you talking about?
This always goes back to Lee. That's all this is. That's all you think
Does
about
it go
is
back to Lee, or is he upset because it goes back to Rebecca?
What is going on?
Because
Megan, is there
every
something you wanna
person-
tell us?
Every new person, I'll tell you, JW, I'll tell you. Every new person that joins our group is the new, fascinating, the new thing for Menon. And he falls in love with them, and they become his new favorite. And then
Wow.
they leave.
Well,
And he gets sad and emo, and he just, starts thinking about them all the time. So that's the problem we're facing. It happened twice now. So
I'm just worried that it'll happen a third time, and that one will hurt the most.
see,
Okay.
I told you.
Kira, you can vent to us, at least to us girls. There's some things we'll understand that boys don't.
We can also talk to the camp counselor. Maybe there's someone you can talk to, like a guidance counselor.
I don't think there's enough funding for that.
I mean,
I'm
she
sure
is.
there's a
Do you know who she is?
emotional guidance counselor.
No, I just
I mean,
meant
the
I
nurse
don't
probably
think
has
Camp
some training.
Mugapea has
Oh,
enough
nurse.
money.
Are you saying
to
there's
per-
not enough to help me, Menon? Is that what you were saying? You know what? I understand.
Are you putting
I
words in
understand
my
perfectly.
mouth?
Oh, you are the one that said it. That there wasn't enough counseling to help me.
There's a giant wall
Do
right
this
here between
every
everyone's benches.
time.
April and JW are just doing
Twist
that thing
my
when they're, like,
words
awkwardly
when I don't
at a
even
couple
mean
Yeah,
it.
we're gonna look at April. This is awkward, April.
Then what did you mean, Menon? What did you mean?
I just meant I don't think Camp Mugapea is financially stable enough to hire someone who has the college degree to really clinically help you. Us, people, not you specifically.
You two.
I
My
see.
finger.
I feel like your camp conversations were way different than my camp conversations.
Well, you also didn't deal with aliens and Men in Black.
And
that wasn't
Coleman.
me. And Coleman.
We're pretty mature
true.
for
We're also pretty
As
much
we- Yes.
Is everyone okay now? Do we need to take a chill pill? Do we need to just relax? Do we need kumbaya
do we have,
songs?
like yoga or something.
I'm fine.
You know what? How about before we get into all this business with the trapping, let's do something fun and not
Okay.
stressful like kayaking.
Okay.
Let's do
What-
one of the camp activities.
Okay, you pick
How-
Akira, because you're not the athletic. Yeah, you pick
We
it.
have different ideas of fun.
Don't choose archery. I don't want to see you killing anyone, Kira. No offense, okay?
I was gonna choose archery. No, I was thinking about it.
It's crazy, not Kira.
Not with this
How
anger.
about
Not choosing archery.
horseback riding?
Okay, we can try that.
That's very
All for it, raise your
relaxing,
hand.
and animals are therapeutic.
Just me. Okay, great. Oh, thank you guys. Menon? Menon!
Yes.
Menon's
Horseback
thinking about
riding.
Lee again.
Yes.
He's thinking about Lee again.
Oh my gosh, let's go.
About
Let's
how
go
I
climb
should
the horses.
break up with you right now. Huh? You ready, JW?
I'm ready.
JW and I'm gonna link arms with JW and just kind of drag her forward, in front of them, so we're not walking next to them. Okay.
James feels so awkward. Like,
Why? You did this, James. You made the relationship. Remember that.
Can't say
No,
things about
for
breaking
just,
up to a teenage
like-
girl.
yeah.
I'm
For
curious
Lee.
if did Kira hear that?
For Lee.
Hear
Very
what?
I don't
Breaking
know.
up?
He tried to say it under his breath. But I'm definitely sure you heard something.
Roll to hear it.
Break up.
Yeah.
Or with you at the very just with you. What did you say? Oh no, nothing.
Oh boy. I'm still walking with April towards the horses, awkwardly fast.
Yeah,
We're gonna pick
you guys-
first. Haha.
You guys walk down over the bridge and up to the stables, and there's a counselor there who basically has saddled a couple horses already. and will, since it's your first time, she'll go with you. But it's a pretty calm trail along the creek. You see, it actually goes down by where the canoe kind of capsized. After about 20 minutes down of just that constant clip clop, and you know how horse noises are.
Yeah.
You get down to the end. You have to. There's a wooden temporary fence built at the end of this, and you have to turn around to come back. But on the other side of the fence, you can see that it's mostly all just stumps and clear-cut growth. And there's a big sign on the fence that says private property, do not enter. Trespassers will be prosecuted, whatever. Prosecuted? One of them, prosecuted.
Something.
And you can see in the distance that there's some kind of like logging trucks lifting up the big logs and putting them onto the flatbed truck. You seem to have found the edge of the Stillwell logging operation. But turning around on the horses again, it's about 20 minutes back, almost the same path. A little more meandering on the way back, but you get back, and once you get off the horse, she teaches you how to brush them down. And having done this, you've basically unlocked the horses.
Yay!
Oh.
Kids on
Now
horses.
unlocked
So
horses.
you could take them on small paths around the camp.
Kids on horses.
Kids on horses. Our new bikes. Yes.
Jared, what's the lady's name?
The
Horse lady.
The instructor.
stable lady.
Yes.
Let's call her Justine.
Justine.
Justine, what are the horses' names?
You're gonna make a couple.
You're
so
gonna
mean.
make Jared.
No, it's fine. We have the 4 horses you were on. She's like, that one's Curly, and it's got like little curled wispy hairs. That one is Prince, and he walked around with his lifted feet up a little bit more.
Okay.
Oh,
Cute. Yeah.
This one over here is the smaller little guy. He's called Pistachio.
I want
That's
No, I
cute.
want him.
Dash.
JW.
Yeah, are we already on them?
Rock,
You're
paper,
taller
scissors.
than me, dude. Okay, go.
Rock,
Go.
paper.
Rock, paper,
I-
scissors.
How does
Rock,
they do
paper,
that?
scissors.
Oh my
Do
god.
it again.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
And go. Rock.
Rock, paper.
My God.
How do we're all that we can't do this. Okay. Just
And then the last one, he's just like a regular. He just like, if someone said, "Hey, imagine a horse," this would be the plainest horse you could imagine. He's like, that one's Robert.
Robert.
okay.
Robert.
I guess I'll take Robert.
I thought we already rode.
I
Oh.
want
We-
Curly then.
We retroactively learned the name.
I feel like
Oh.
Yeah.
Kira would be on Prince probably.
Yes, absolutely.
do that.
Yes, she would be on Prince.
JW's on Pistachio and April's on Curly.
Okay, they kind of
Fair
fit.
enough.
Yeah,
they
they do.
Fair enough. I'm gonna write down my horse pistachio. My new
I'm
bike.
gonna make notes of that.
Pistachio.
We all have our bonded horses now, our mounts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we're riding, I just whisper, "Ride, Robert." Ride.
What was I gonna say?
So yeah, you brush them down. You brush them down and kind of give them their oats, as Justine has instructed you.
No.
And it's probably still 3 hours until until dinner / snack shack / evening activities.
Hmm.
All right.
Do we just get to
Kira?
we have free range on them, or do we have to do like a?
Now that we know the
drill?
Yeah. What are
right?
some of the other events that we can do?
Well, we're doing this, right?
I mean,
Or we're, like, done.
literally anything that I've mentioned.
Can we take the horses to set up our
The horses will only go on like pre-approved
Certain paths.
Like they're camp horses, so they know where and where
Okay.
they can't
Yeah.
go. But they've been here for
years?
Like Lee, if Lee was with you, he'd be like, "Oh, those horses have been here since I was a little kid."
Aw.
Yeah, we could try something else, guys, or we can try to set up a trap.
Or
don't-
we can ride
Oh,
the
we're right
horses
next to
again,
the.
and then look at the area that we saw the sign in and see if we could hear anything.
Smart,
no one is with us.
JW.
Justine, is it okay if we take the horses out one more time? Because that was so fun.
Yeah, have them back in an hour though,
Oh yeah,
because they've got to
no
be
problem at all.
they got to be ready and cleaned down for dinner.
Okay, I'll set my alarm on my watch. Guys, let's go.
Ride, Robert.
All right, pistachio.
They move at their pace, like
I just picture Pistachio in the back,
They're like
just like
slow trots. Yeah.
Yeah, they probably like walk,
Yeah.
maybe trot.
Yeah.
and you get them. Where are you going? You're going back down essentially where you kind of turned around.
Yeah. We want to go
yeah,
to
'cause we
where
wanna see the
the
logging.
sign was. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you hop down, or I mean you ride back down. Again, it's a 20-minute ride, and you're at the logging sign. It's almost like stark as far as you can see in either direction. In front of you, like behind you and to the sides, it's still forested. But the Mugapea Creek runs parallel to the path that you took, and then and kind of goes off into the logging area as well.
Okay. Ooh, thank you.
we got a new
For the follow.
follow.
Got a follow from Command Control.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
I know who that is.
Who is it?
What is it?
It's one of my friends.
Hi, friend.
Cool story.
All right, guys. When we walk past the logging station, we should try and hear if we hear anything.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. You just never know. Or just like be on the lookout.
Okay, well listen, especially
Right.
close.
You're riding.
Yeah, I mean, you come to there's this fence that you can't get them past without taking down the fence.
Well, is it a chain link fence? Like we can see through it?
Yeah, it's more of a wooden, like, crisscross kind of thing. Like it's essentially hewn from. It looks like it's hewn from trees that fell.
Can we see through it? Are there little cracks that we can like?
Yeah.
pull
I mean,
so
it's
we can
pretty.
look?
It's only waist high.
Oh.
Yeah, you can totally see what's going on. I mean, it's like I said, it's the actual equipment is probably about 600-700 feet into it.
Okay.
But
Do we
you
see
can
people?
you can definitely see that there's what you can see is the log, essentially what is on the screen right now, the log stackings and being kind of loaded. You're not
That's what we
seeing because trees getting actually cut here. This is more of like where they
Like it's a holding
bring them
area.
down.
Okay.
Interesting.
Oh, I see a person. Hey. Oh.
Scott
Comment
Scott
break?
Demuso redeemed a comment break.
Oh.
Okay.
One of those.
Oh,
Nice.
we didn't do it
All right,
at the
let's go to
beginning
comment
either,
break. Scott Denuzo. Let's chat.
Good job, Scott.
Yeah, let's chat, Scott.
Yeah.
Lucas said Minin is gonna try and feed Robert Pop-Tarts or something and kill him.
Oh, Pop-Tarts.
Oh,
Oh my god.
wait, can Pop-Tarts kill
Like-
horses?
No.
I don't know. You have to try to
Why do
find
no
out.
cinnamon?
Why you say like
cinnamon
you want to
kills
find that
dogs.
out?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jared, how
Lucas.
dare you?
Wait. Yeah, I just saw that comment too.
Taking bets on which horse they kill?
Oh, which
Yes,
horse
Robert.
would kill?
That's
Robert
messed
has
up.
plot armor. He
We're
can't.
not
He
riding
has
them into battle.
I mean, you might be. You don't know. You don't know what's
Yeah.
down here.
It's Lucas Martinez says, months ago I joked that this was going to be a horse girl themed season, but I may have nailed it.
We
Yeah,
all
the problem is,
collectively become
Luke-
horse girl.
Lucas has made every possible iteration of a summer adventure joke over the course, so he can't not be right at any given time.
He's just predicted everything. Yeah.
Yeah, he's blanketed it out.
It's been 20
let's go
minutes
first,
since it has been 20 minutes since we last, like, thinking about it, it's been like a week, 2 weeks for us. But for Menon, it's been 20 minutes since he last saw Lee. Menon looks longingly into his distance. I miss him. From Lucas. It's true.
When I look at the moon, does he look at it too?
He's like in the bunk next to you. Like,
Yeah.
You're like, it's not
Yeah.
even been one night yet.
Lee's just like, I hear you, Menon.
Yeah.
I am right here. He's like, I can still hear his voice on the
Scott
wind.
points out a very interesting fact: horses like apples.
Oh yeah, we have all those apple slices.
Maybe it's a little Bigfoot horse. Just saying.
we can also
Also,
leave
can I
the
just-
apples off the trail with the apples. Wait, I meant to
We
say
can bribe
horses
the
off-
horses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
can
Can
leave
I
the
also
apples
just
off.
say out loud,
say that.
happy birthday to Scott Denuso?
Yes! Happy birthday, Scott!
Happy
I know.
birthday
Scott.
from all of us to you. We love that it's your birthday, so we can party too. Hey!
What's
It's
Denuso
a-
with
Yeah.
That's
the birthday?
on going around the sun again.
You did it.
Happy birthday, Scott.
Yeet!
That's why he really
It's
wanted you
Lucas-
to comment
oh.
break. He wanted us to say that to him.
What specifically?
That's
I
fair.
Well, we
wouldn't-
gave him an
Yeah,
extra.
yeah,
we
that's
gave
fair.
him an extra minute just for his birthday.
So did I hear you're gonna lead the horses off the trail with your apples?
It's an idea.
It is an idea. It is an idea. We'd probably get in big trouble though if we did
Yeah,
that.
I don't want to. I don't know if Curly can. I'm gonna pat Curly like I know him. I'm be like, I don't know if old Curly can handle off trail, but we could maybe like rope him up to the tree here. Like I assume they have like a little lead or like something that you can like.
Yeah, there's a lead on them.
Okay. Maybe we just. I mean, yeah, maybe we just walk off.
We could tie them up.
What if this? What if this
Or-
thing doesn't like horses? We should leave them uninvolved.
I mean, we don't know anything yet. Maybe we shouldn't do
Yeah.
it today, just so we can be on good terms with Justine and the horses. Just thought.
That makes sense. I mean, we know. I guess we can actually come out with a plan. We still don't really know what to do about this company or what to do.
Lay down apples, throw rope at creature. That's our plan. But yes, I am fine. I mean, I don't know how much more complex of a trap we can come up with, but either way.
Well, okay. Let's wait and see if one of us sees this thing again, just in case, like Kira said, maybe I'm just seeing things in the heat of the moment. And if we see it again, then we'll figure something out.
Do you think
Yeah, why
that
don't you
maybe
leave
we
some-
should put? Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
Put some food
Yeah, I
out
was
or
gonna
put
say
something out.
We leave some apples out, not to like trap it or anything, but just to see if they disappear
See.
again.
Yeah.
to gain
Yeah,
its
that's
trust before trapping it.
Yes.
What do they say? You're not
Methodical.
supposed to feed the wildlife because then they'll like follow you and
I think it's because
expect
they can
more
give you
food.
rabies.
Or that, yeah. It's fine. Let's leave some food out and see if it keeps coming back. And then we can maybe try to trap it sometime.
You guys are currently, you guys are pretty close to where you washed up. Like you can get there in like a 5-minute walk, where JW saw it on the banks. I'm just, if you want to do it here or else, because the only other spot that you know or think that it's been has been by the cabin. So I don't know. I'm just letting, that's information that you have. So
Yeah,
we could. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I was gonna say, I think we should confirm that it takes the apples from outside, and then tomorrow we take the horses when we have a lot of time, so we have time to set it up and we're not rushing.
Okay. I think we should still set up some apples behind the girls' cabin again. And we should rake the area and make the ground nice and smooth so that it can leave a footprint and we can see if it's kind of like the same footprint as what the animal would look like.
Oh, that's smart. Oh, it would be even smarter if we take a little water to make mud. So that way, like, it really digs its foot into it.
Okay.
And then we can we can basically get a plaster mold.
From the arts and crafts.
The cops are after
didn't
me.
have it. Ah!
They know
Just
our
muted
plan.
myself.
Jeez it.
There would be material. There would be like plaster of Paris and stuff in the crafts cabin.
Yeah, that's a good plan. I just want to say I'm so proud of the way you guys acclimated to all this weird supernatural stuff.
It is surprising.
It's
No,
not like we really have
JW,
had a choice.
you're day one. You don't have to worry about that.
Well, after we were repeatedly awoken after being slaughtered by a coal man and then finding a UFO and bodies of creatures, I think we've definitely become very accustomed to the supernatural stuff. Yes.
Yeah, when you say it that way, maybe we shouldn't be telling people who join our group.
They need to see it for
Also,
themselves.
wasn't the coal man like your great grandfather?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
This is true.
Who married into
Which is even more
family.
more it's weird and traumatizing. Yes, we probably shouldn't be telling people the minute we meet them. But now, look, if we capture one of these creatures, maybe we can show Lee, and then he'll believe us.
And then
Just
Men
saying.
and Lee can get back together again. Oh.
I hit the
No,
wrong button.
not from that one. Not from the sad
And
trombone.
for Kara, it'll be.
Don't worry about that.
I liked it. All right, we should probably head back because it's going to
All
get
right.
closer to getting these
we don't
horses
want-
back.
Bring these horses
Yeah.
back so we don't get in trouble.
Mhm.
Come on, Robert.
You guys ride the horses back, strengthening your bond with them. They'll be your summer companions forever by the end of camp.
Yay.
At this rate.
Yeah.
And again, you get them back and go through the process to unsaddle, kind of brush them down, get them all cozy, just in time to head back to the common mess hall. That's the word I'm looking for your dinner, for the dinner meal. Today is spaghetti and meatballs.
Oh,
Oh.
my favorite! Garlic
Still
bread.
See.
Garlic bread. Garlic bread.
You do your standard. You go to your table and get your turn comes up and you get your food, and Lee actually sits with Stacy. You can see across the cabin. They're at a little tiny table, just Lee and Stacy sitting there.
Cute.
Mandy pulls her chair up next to April, and she looks up and goes, "I went swimming."
Oh, that sounds fun. In the river, in the pool?
In the pool, went off the high dive. It was the best. I'm the best.
Oh, I'm not even brave enough to go off the high dive.
She leans over again and goes, "Because I'm the best."
That's cool. We went horseback
What'd
riding.
you guys do?
We
Horses?
made friends with our horses.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of scared of horses
Why?
because they're big.
Did you get stepped
Because they're
on?
big.
That's bigger
look how
than me
big.
too. That's okay.
Yeah, but you're bigger than
fine.
me.
They're
Yeah, by
friendly.
a couple inches.
No horses. I like dogs. And she just starts like rambling about animals that she enjoys.
Yep, that's great, man.
April's like nodding her head and like
I know.
like
I'm just
looking
like
at
mouthing
the
to
group
April.
but not wanting to
So
disengage.
Annoying.
Oh.
Eventually, you guys eat or don't. That's up to you. And dinner wraps up, and it becomes time for, once again, everyone's favorite time, hanging out at the snack shack.
Snack
The green.
Snack shack.
Literally everybody in
You
camp
snack?
is here. If there's anyone you need to talk to, or any snackages you need to buy or purchase, you may do so now. But remember, limited to 2 items.
Do they have those wax twisty things that has the juice in it? Remember those little
Like
Coke
the-
bottles?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of 90s
The
The
candy.
black bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sure. I'm inclined to say no, but let's go with sure. Just because
You
they're
don't have
so
to.
they're like wasteful across the board, really. Because what do you do
Yeah.
after?
Okay,
But
then I'll grab something else then. What was good back then? Fruit by the foot.
Can
You
I-
got that?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
except it's
Great.
it's fruit by the meter because it's the off-brand, which actually works out a little bit better.
Is yeah, it works out in your favor. That's 3 feet.
You get 0.3 more.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet! I should start eating it.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
Gary K got the good pixie sticks. That's what Kira's getting.
Mm.
I
was
hate
gonna
those
get a fun
personally.
dip.
Oh,
They don't have the
they're
small
little
ones. They
similar.
only have the, like the
Fun
big
dip!
ones that's in the straw.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Like-
Fun
See,
dip.
that's
Yeah.
just like pure sugar. But Kira
Yeah.
would get it.
I remember
She
those
likes the
being one of my
colorful.
favorite things. Like when I
Yeah.
was younger.
And it's called fairy dust, not pixie sticks,
yes,
No, it's called
that's
pixie
a
sticks,
good one.
Garrett.
Yes.
because it's the off.
I never. Oh, I never heard of that brand. And I usually get off brand.
He's
stuff.
making it up. He's making it up.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know what the actual brands are.
I thought you were saying something you had.
I was
No,
like,
I was
if
making
there was
that
something
up.
called fairy dust, I would buy it.
What is the off-brand of Pixie Stick? Or sorry, not Pixie Stick. A Fun Dip, please. I would like that.
Enjoyment
Okay.
dunk.
Happy Dip.
Enjoyment.
Oh,
done.
Enjoyment duck!
Okay, well, I'll
Lick-
take that, I guess.
Lickamade.
Lick-a-made.
Okay,
Lick-a-made.
I'll take one.
Oh, I like my
please.
cranky stanks. Some dip.
Some dip.
I like some dip. That's a good one.
How much is that? $1? I'll take up $1.
Oh yeah,
everything
sorry,
is
I have to take up
$1.
the dollar too.
Okay,
Cool.
cool.
Now,
Do they have anything sour?
just so
Jerry?
you know, so you know, they do have apples and other fruits because there was a plan at one point to
Oh.
leave apples out.
I still have the
That's not
apples from our
sliced.
lunches.
We have our
Remember I-
slices.
I know. I don't know how many you want to leave out. That's all
Okay.
That's
Oh,
fair.
because we have to do tonight and tomorrow, though. Potentially.
I'm just making information available. Use it if you want.
I will buy an apple for my other item, please.
I'll buy 3 apples. as well. So.
You can only
Max
buy
2
two, right?
items.
And I'm gonna buy one apple.
I'll buy an apple as well. Just so we have a lot of apples in case they're needed.
Yeah, same. My other thing is something sour. Whatever.
Sour Patch
Life
Yeah,
Kids.
is
they got
pointless
like
anyways.
off-brand Sour Patch Kids or whatnot,
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
or they have like the this was '93, so like the atomic warheads were really popular.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. I get
Do
the
it,
purple
Menon,
one.
do
It's
it.
most soured.
Do it.
Oof.
You feel
Oh,
it
my
like
mouth
down
is like
here.
watering. Me
Yeah,
too. I
like
can
right
feel it.
here.
I
Oh.
want some candy.
Oh.
I want.
Welcome
I'm
to
so
Candy
hungry.
Talk.
Mm.
Also, we could probably do a full 3 hours of just talking about candy.
Candy.
Yeah, we
Probably.
could.
We should actually be eating it while we talk about it, though.
Hmm.
We'll do some. Well, somehow we'll get a hold of some 1990s candies and we'll taste them.
Yes. Yes.
Like a box.
I don't know how we're gonna do
Remember
that,
their
but
taste.
We'll figure it out. Crybabies, yes. Okay. The sun is beginning to set, and just like last night, everyone is gonna kind of gather over at the
Community.
fire
pit.
pit.
Yeah.
Mm.
You also know after the fire pit starts, there's no boy girl mixing in the cabin
Interaction.
areas.
Yeah. Well, that's good because
Okay.
Menon
So-
can get his alone time with Lee.
But I don't know. I'm just again. I don't know if you want to set up your apples now or
Oh yeah, we should do
Oh.
this together
Tonight.
while we can. Yes, I agree.
like unless like James wants to try to sneak out at night and get over there. I don't know.
Oh.
How,
Things can happen.
Jared? I didn't even message you my plan. But yes, that was what
I'm
I
so
wanted
sorry.
to do.
That's going to be a challenge, but you feel like you could do it.
Excellent.
It's going to be Menon versus 5 counselors on one side and 4 counselors on the other.
Oof.
Oh.
You should add some more counselors. I don't like their odds.
Oh my god.
I don't know, I've seen you roll dice.
Yeah. I forgot I have to roll stuff. Never mind.
Wait, so are we setting them up now or later?
Yeah, you guys, and I'm still
no.
gonna do my plan.
Oh, yours is a different
Okay.
plan. Okay.
You have a
Then
different
yeah,
plan?
we should just set them up right now, right?
Yeah,
So
let's
let's
go set them up.
behind the girls' cabin.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we got.
Wait, so what's your plan, James?
Yeah, we don't
Oh,
know.
I wanted to try to sneak out at night and catch the I basically wanted to try to catch the animal as it was eating apples and offer it an apple in the
Okay, but
hopes that it would have some
At
response.
night
Yes.
during it. Got it.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So the 3 girls head on over to the cabin, and it's getting pretty dark and the shadows are getting long. But there's no one at the cabin right now. So what's your play? You have your apples. Where are you going to put these? Are you putting like kind of right under the window where you've heard them, or back where you kind of found the prints and stuff, or?
I would say first by the cabin, right? Just to be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then-
I liked your idea earlier, JW, like getting something and like raking the ground so it's nice and like flat.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then put the stuff down.
Okay. So you kind of basically sweep up any evidence that something has been there before, so you can easily spot the new signs, trail markers, and you start putting your apples. Or how are you just putting them down? Or are you putting them in are you spreading them out, or are they all kind of clumped in one area?
Maybe like
One
a
area.
yeah, like maybe just a few like in a trail, but then a big pile, like right by the window.
Okay. You get your small pile, and your little slices that kind of lead to the pile. And as you're cleaning up the forest floor, kind of to watch for markings, deeper in the woods, you all kind of notice there appears to be a small, like a pony keg, like half barrel, just kind of out hidden behind a large tree. Like you see, because you're moving around, you see just like the wood staves kind of peering around it.
A barrel?
You guys found beer.
Oh, you mean like a real keg? You did say keg, but I wasn't sure.
Not a metal keg, but like a half.
Check
not
it out.
like a full size, but like a half size one. You go over there. It's a you see it's a wooden like half size barrel, with full, not quite to the brim, but about 3/4 of the way up, full of apples.
We wasted $1.
Hey guys,
Yeah, what's up?
There's a barrel here full of apples.
What?
I
think
kid
someone
you
else
not.
beat us to this?
Maybe.
I'm gonna walk over and look with Kira.
Yeah, it looks
This is weird.
they look relatively fresh. Like they're not obviously even your apples that from you got at lunch are a little kind of withered. But these look pretty relatively new or fresh.
So weird. Do you see any footprints like near where the barrel? Like, do you see any footprints? Maybe we can follow the footprints to where they got the apples. Someone must know.
Yeah.
Do we see anything, Jared? Or
Is
can
there
we make
anything?
a roll?
I'm trying to to go here. Let's go. Give me brains checks. We're gonna go DC 5 with a brains check to kind of as a perception check because it's not built in
Nope.
to the system.
Don't say it.
7.
Yeah, I got 3.
Wait, hold on. I need what mine is. It
Okay,
is
so
a-
because JW failed it, she gains an adversity token.
Ooh.
Ooh la la.
With a 7, Kira notices some tracks that lead kind of back to camp in a surreptitious way. They're not very clear cut, but like they cross over some moss, and there's a little bit of almost a worn pathway, like just the beginnings of one starting to form.
A pathway. Let's follow this, and Kira will start following the path back to camp. Is there a specific building or anything that it's near, or?
So this pathway kind of goes out and around the north end of the camp up towards the main road for a little bit, and then starts to kind of banana back in and ends up behind that northmost admin building. Again, it's not an easy follow. Sometimes you lose it and pick it up again. And you feel like if they mowed the grass, you would lose the path completely. Because it's really just like the split of the longer, taller vegetation that's showing it to you.
The admin building. Maybe one of the like camp admins was trying to leave these out, and maybe I think they were trying to like not make their trail very obvious, because this trail is like not easy to follow. So maybe they're trying to cover their tracks or something.
Or do you think they put the barrel of apples over here because they know about the problem in the forest and they don't want it to come closer to the camp?
But they put it... Well, they put the barrel by us.
That's weird.
Maybe they've seen this creature too, and they're I don't know. They're thinking the same thing we are.
I mean, unless we go talk to administration and
we
somehow say something.
I mean, to be fair, we did just happen to find a barrel of apples in the middle of
That's
camp,
true, and we
so
found a bunch of eaten apples behind our cabin.
Yeah, so we could just innocently ask why.
I think that's
Why
a good
this is
idea. What do
here?
you think, April?
Yeah, I mean, we could be like, oh, like, are these for anyone to take? It's just so weird that they were just out there.
And we just paid $1 at the snack shop. How dare they?
Yeah. Yeah, and then also, even if they don't tell us, then we can just take the apples after that, so.
That's true. I mean, we could.
Okay, should we
could
go-
ask?
Okay. Should we ask now? I mean, I guess we should. We just found this, so.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I know
who knows if
typically.
it'll be here tomorrow.
Okay.
It's getting on dark, and you think everyone's gonna be at the
The campfire.
Oh, so we should wait till
Campfire.
tomorrow.
Oh, right, the campfire. Okay.
but I mean, literally everyone will be there, so you could potentially
So we could just ask
corner who
there.
you need-
Go back
need
to camp.
there, yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Let's go back to the fire pit and see if we can find one of the admins.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys as a group managed to meet back up with the down in the fire pit area, and some songs are going and some games are being played. People are mingling around and talking. As you as you walk up, Joshua and Jason stand up from Menon and kind of go to the other side of the fire where they have some friends that they go, and they look back, they go, "Bye, Minnie Pooh!" And there's the giggle.
Mm.
And you're all together again.
Yeah, I'll let Menon know. Menon, we found a barrel of apples in the woods. Just randomly. We didn't leave them there. So
You're muted.
You're muted, buddy.
And we spent $1 an apple at the snack shack. How ridiculous is
That's
that?
you found free apples and we wasted $1?
Yes, but that's besides the point. We followed the tracks, and it looks like it leads back to the admin building. So we're gonna ask them why there's a random barrel of apples by our cabins.
Okay. Did you
We-
guys set up the
Yes.
thing?
Yes, we set up our little apple trail.
Perfect.
Our
perfect,
trapple.
perfect.
Travel.
guys, you don't understand. Megan gets one of these like every 3 episodes. She gets like
Yeah.
solid gold out of one of them.
Yeah.
And it's a pleasure to be there.
I'm waiting. I'm just lying in wait.
So I'm gonna go try to find one of the admins, maybe like the main lady. Who was
we
like,
should buddy up.
Camp
We
owner
should
Wendy?
take a buddy.
yeah. Well, we could all go together.
That'd be kind of weird if all 4 of us just showed up together. Let's just like be 2.
Okay. JW
Yeah,
or April.
whoever you want. April, go with her.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
We
What
look
was her
very
name?
old
Wendy?
and mature together.
Wendy.
Yeah,
Wendy.
Wendy.
What's that
Wendy.
supposed to mean? Did I hear that?
No, we're just
We're
taller.
14. You know.
We're trying to
the
interrogate
14-year-old.
them.
Wendy always has like the big official clipboard, so she's very easy to kind of spot.
Yeah. Okay.
And you see her over by just talking with a couple other counselors.
I'm.
Nothing
I will
looking
say-
serious.
I will say that, Kira, you are better with the persuasion, I guess, than I am. But I'll chime in
worry.
if needed.
I have this handled. Yeah, please back me up if, you're more trustworthy looking than I am. So just back me up if I need it.
Got it.
So yeah, I'll walk up to Wendy and I don't know what the kids call her, if they call her Miss Wendy. Miss Wendy?
She turns down. She goes, "Don't tell me. Kira."
You remembered.
She looks at her.
Thank you.
She looks at her clipboard.
Oh,
and
okay.
you could clearly see it's just got pictures of all the kids and their names.
Oh,
Like, it's like, what can I do for you this fine evening?
So we just had a question. We were heading back to our cabin recently, and we saw outside of it, like not too far away from the girls' cabins, there was this barrel of apples just sitting there. And we were just wondering why there happened to be a barrel of apples in the middle of the woods. If you knew anything about that.
Wink, wink.
Give me a charm roll.
Oh, good. This is like one of my
man,
best stats.
We'll call it DC 11. A hard
Whoa.
charm roll.
Okay, I got a d20. Let's go.
You got some rerolls?
Yes, I am going to use a reroll because I got an 8. So let's go. Come on. 12. You said the DC was
Okay.
11.
She looks you and she goes, "Oh, don't worry about that, sweetheart. We just put that out there to keep the raccoons out of the trash in camp." And you can tell that she's not being honest with you.
Yeah, I was gonna say even
Like,
to
you just
Tracy
be like,
that sounds
it's a good lie, but there's something about the way that she said there's something off about it.
to keep the raccoons out. Huh. From what I've read or learned at school, I don't think raccoons really like apples. They like trash.
I mean, we were going to throw the apples away.
See,
Make them trash.
we could like take as many as we want. We were thinking of maybe trying to like feed other animals and maybe just like spreading them all over the place. What do you think about that?
I mean, those apples have seen better days. If you go to the kitchen,
they look fresher than the apples that we had at the convenience store, Miss Wendy.
no, they were fresher than the ones you took at lunch. They're fresher than the ones you got at lunch, not at the convenience store.
I love it. Oh, right, they were fresher than the sliced apples or whatever.
Also, apparently, raccoons get drunk on fermented apples. I just Googled.
So do squirrels.
What the heck?
But she says, Wendy says, yeah, if you want to feed the animals, we can just go to the kitchen after dinner, and we'll get you some scraps to spread around if you want, as long as it's outside of where the cabins are.
Well, I mean, we could just take those apples, maybe, because I think.
I mean,
that they
sure,
really
you
like
can.
apples.
You can, but I don't know if you want to reach in there. It could be icky and gooey.
Are there any other apple barrels just laying around? Or like
we put one on the other side of camp too.
Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah,
Because who wants to wake up with a raccoon in their cabin? No one. We've had it happen. Then they can't get out, and it's a whole thing.
I certainly don't want any raccoons in my cabin, but also it's just a little weird that there was just a bunch of apples just hanging out outside in a barrel, you know? Almost like it was waiting for something, someone. A raccoon?
Yeah, they're waiting for raccoons.
Or something. something else.
Well,
I mean, I don't want to
See,
hand
like-
feed raccoon. That'd be weird.
I mean,
No, they have rabies.
what if the apples should be like further from the camp because some of them left apples by our cabin, and if you're so worried about them getting in our cabin, then why would you put them in the middle of the cabins?
I mean, they should be like a mile outside of camp. That's where I told Steven to put them.
Not this
Steven.
one? Wasn't this one? Were we that far out? No, I thought.
No,
you
we
absolutely-
weren't.
You were only like 20
It
yards
was-
out from the cabin.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, well,
Well,
yeah, ours
wait,
is right by
I-
our cabin.
but these were all like. It was
Oh,
right by
that's
our
not good.
cabin.
That's not good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to talk
That's
to
not
Steven.
good at all, Miss Wendy.
I feel unsafe. I think that the raccoons are gonna get me if they're that close.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
We should
thank
really
you
be
for
careful.
Informing me. I'm gonna go talk. Steven's gonna move those apples right now in the dark. And she kind of turns and storms off back towards the mess hall area.
Madden, dude, did you see that? Wendy just got real pissed at Kira and April for some reason. Look up.
Sorry, I wasn't looking at Lee.
Oh my god, dude.
What? Huh?
Never mind.
Kira and April return to you guys.
Hey, did you guys
Um,
piss her off? What happened?
No,
Not directly.
she was pissed at Steven for putting the barrels like in the wrong spot or something.
Yeah, she said they were supposed to be like a mile outside of camp. She wouldn't tell us what they were for, or at least she told us they were for raccoons.
Yeah. But it seemed off. Seemed like she wasn't telling us the truth.
Maybe we should corner that guy Steven and ask him.
But she also said that the apples were like gross, like they were the leftover apples, but those ones looked like fresh.
Well, you did say she was lying. Maybe she's just lying to you guys.
I think she
I wonder
But
was.
she
why.
knows.
I
What
think
if
she knows.
Yeah.
I think the counselors and admins are onto something.
See, I told you there
Yeah.
is something out there.
Yeah.
But they don't know that we also know. And I'm
They don't know
Wondering-
that we know that they don't know.
Well, maybe we should
So,
keep it as...
I'm wondering if we should just keep it to ourselves for now. We need
Yeah.
some hard. You guys are right. We need that hard proof that they exist, and then we can start asking some hard questions to Miss Wendy.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get an interrogation room ready. We'll lock her in there with you. And you can get us the information.
And then we go to jail. No.
Well, I mean, kidnapping. We're too young for jail.
Don't need.
Juvie at the
Okay,
most.
It's not like Miss Wendy is an alien. We don't need to assault her. Not yet.
I hope not.
That we
Until
know
we
of.
have more evidence.
Well, hopefully, we should make sure that our apple trap is still there later, and make sure Steven doesn't accidentally take them. And
I'm sure he doesn't care enough, right? Hopefully.
yeah, and we'll see if tomorrow any other evidence shows up.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Good point.
Hmm.
Ugh.
The rest of the evening kind of passes as expected with songs and games and skits and hanging out by the fireplace until you can see the stars start to disappear. It starts to get cloudy and you hear the faint rumble of thunder in the distance. So the counselors quick hustle to put out the fire and get everyone back to the cabins to get ready for lights out, the showers and the whatnot that Menon refuses to take.
That
Oh.
shower every day.
it says 2 times a week.
Yeah. Kira would not be near Menon if he didn't shower.
I'm sorry, you know Lee's shower schedule. We're gonna deal with your plan when we get back from break, James.
Sweet.
We're gonna go to break real quick. We'll be back in a little bit, and then it's gonna be Menon sneaking out in the rain potentially to capture wild animals by himself.
This isn't gonna be dangerous at all.
Stay tuned.
Yep.
Stay
See you in a few
tuned.
minutes.
Stay tuned and buckle up.
Gather your crew and prepare to embark on the journey of a lifetime as you explore the packed worlds of the Starfinder universe, taking on the role of a science fantasy hero customized to fit your playstyle. But danger lurks amongst the stars. Will you fight back with advanced weaponry and cunning tactics? Or will your hero wield the devastating forces that fuse magic and technology together to alter reality? Your crew must come together if you have any hope of victory. In Starfinder, every decision drives the adventure as you build an epic saga with your friends. Bring your story to life in a game where the fate of the worlds rests on the answer to the most important question of all. What do you do? Begin your journey into the Starfinder universe today with the Starfinder Beginner Box, now available at Paizo.com, your local gaming store, and anywhere else adventure can be found. Inappropriate sound is inappropriate. Don't let the action suffer from a lack of atmosphere. Let Sirenscape set the tone and bring your game to life. See? That's better. Journey to Sirenscape.com to download the app and make it the year of atmosphere at your table. And be sure to watch Dragons and Things every Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific on Twitch.
All right. Where is he?
Add the Sirenscape Online Player to your virtual tabletop sessions for immersive sounds and epic music broadcast to your players in real time with seamless quality. The online player bridges any distance to bring your gaming group together. Get the Sirenscape Online Player today at Sirenscape.com.
Hey, Eric? You okay?
Sure.
Aren't you excited to roll dice tonight on dragons and things?
I guess.
Come on, what's wrong?
It's just... I can't stop rolling twos. It's my curse. Every time I get a new set of dice, after a few rolls, they're ruined. How am I supposed to smash my enemies and destroy all that stand against me if I keep getting curses all over my dice?
Why don't you just get some more dice?
What? Get in my car? Go out into public? Interact with a stranger in an economic transaction? That would never work. Just wish there was some service out there where I could create an account, pay some money, and a company would send me lots and lots of dice every month and I wouldn't have to do anything at all.
Have you heard of Tabletop Loot?
Yeah, they deliver amazing dice and gaming accessories. But what if I got a new set of dice and my curse just ruined them?
No, it's perfect. You just need to sign up for their monthly loot box.
Monthly loot box?
Yeah, you get at least 3 sets of dice every month, plus a few surprises. Once you create your account, you're set. It's only $20 a month.
That sounds like it might just work. I can get 3 sets of dice, I roll one until it gets infected by my bad luck, and then I switch to a new set. But what if I break my curse and I don't need dice as often?
Easy, just change your subscription from quarterly to biannually.
Awesome. I'm gonna head over to Tabletop Loot right after this and sign up.
Oh,
Well, can I use your dice tonight?
oh no. You're cursed.
Sign up today at tabletoploot.com to get your monthly loot box. And make sure to watch Dragons and Things every Friday night on Twitch.
We're back. Wonderful.
Super
We're
back.
ready. How's everyone doing
Hello.
out there in Datland? Datlandia? Up there in
Datlandia,
Dat-
there's a wild
Dat fam.
Jay Womack in the chat.
Conspiracy Chop.
Yeah, that's a James Womack. I haven't seen James Womack in a hot minute because he's been getting ready to open his gaming store.
Yes.
Also, I think I saw Brian Saffron Thunder up there in chat. A lot of people want to see Menon kind of crying in the rain. That seems to be a running theme here.
Men
But
crying
about crying in the rain about Lee or about what?
Oh God.
He's just pressed up against the screen of the cabin.
I
I have
truly
a
can't
bird
believe
box.
that you missed. I cannot believe that James misses one of Nathan's characters this much.
It's only I want this to come up in Moment, but it's the same thing that JW dealt with. She never had a girl as a friend, and Menon's never had a guy as a friend. And the one dude that he did get as a friend just left.
Well, if you'd be nice to Lewis.
I mean, he's still gonna be in your cabin, and
true.
yeah, if you stop scaring Lewis.
Lewis deserves jam in his pants, okay?
Does he? Does he though?
Is
We
it
got
jealousy?
the Jims and the Johns and whatever running around, the twins and stuff. If you target someone, you could
Tim and
possibly
Tom?
break their arms, so I have to be worried. For his
So
sake.
Menon doesn't like guys talking to Kira because he gets jealous. He doesn't like guys talking to JW because he gets jealous. And now he doesn't like guys doing kissing with April because he gets
Doing
jealous. Is that what
You're
I'm
making
hearing?
me feel like this is a Menon thing and not an everyone else thing. And I don't like that at all.
Menon has to have all the girls, is what you're saying.
Classic Menon.
Yeah.
Classic.
Classic.
If you're just joining us, we are playing some Kids on Bikes. We just came back from our break. There has been I hesitate to call it a trap because it's not, it's not offensive. It's more of like a notification to find out if something is creeping around in the forest. An alarm, yeah. And now I believe, unless it's changed, Menon's plan is to wait till lights out and then sneak out and try to follow and spy on this thing. Is that still your goal, Menon?
That is still my goal.
Okay. I just want to point out the map that's above you here. You see it up above your head. You got to get from you guys are cabin 3.
Top right.
You got to get from that center cabin all the way across the compound to cabin 8, which is their center cabin.
Just get the horses.
In the dark, in a thunderstorm. Just throwing it out. Doable. In fact, the darkness and thunderstorm will help you, I'm sure. But, you could totally do it. And I'm going to switch to this music because it's just the not
murder.
It's the murder music.
But it's the murder light music.
Murder
light
It's
music.
the traumatizing music. I don't want to hear it. I gotta turn my sound off, guys.
Yeah, I don't think it has the hard hits in it. But it's the murder music. Let's be honest. So you lights out happens. Are you talking to Lee at all? Are you telling him your plan? Are you telling?
I feel like Lee is just laying there like this, looking up at the ceiling as I'm standing next to his bunk bed, and I'm like, so this is what we're going to do. And he's just like, we're not doing anything, Menon. But yeah,
you're right. Murder music is too much.
Oh, I like it.
It's too much.
As I'm about to attack Lee, you'll never leave.
So, if tonight is like the last night, you know that Brad will be out of the cabin until at least midnight.
Perfect.
So the option.
I don't know where he
What
goes.
time do you want to go? Do you want to wait until he's back and asleep, or do you want to try and get out and back before he? Because remember, there is the roving kind of spot check. Like, what's your play? Give me your Ferris Bueller moment here.
I think it would be easier to get there and back to go when he is out of the cabin, specifically because I feel like that's the time when they're going to kind of push aside their duties. So yeah, he's gonna try to hit like. When's lights out? What, 9 o'clock, 9:30?
9 o'clock, yeah. So you have like like a 4-hour window.
So I'll probably wait until 10:30, 10:45 until he makes his move.
Okay. So you kind of slip out from your sleeping bag, and Lee appears to be asleep. Jason and Joshua appear to be asleep, and you kind of look out. Last night, the counselors were kind of gathered in the middle around like a little campfire. Now they seem to be standing over under pavilion a little further away because it has started to rain.
Perfect.
And you do notice it is darker out there than.
I'm gonna get my rain jacket because my mom told me to. I will not be no flashlight.
Do you have rain boots, galoshes, or something?
I do not.
Or else you're gonna get some muddy boots.
Unless we have a couple pair of galoshes, I don't think Menon has them.
It's gonna be obvious tracks.
Yeah, just to go barefoot.
He puts on his Bigfoot slippers.
I had to make the treks myself.
That's what we want to do. We want to go barefoot through the forest in the dark.
This sounds right.
Seems smart.
It sounds
Marion is
unsurprising.
dead. Ben has stepped on a copperhead. He is dead.
But yeah, he'll gear up
a-
and everything.
Give me a brains check.
Excellent.
And this is the kind of plot your escape.
So, crack die. 15.
15. Okay. Tell me how you stealthily and maneuverably get across the camp compound.
I think he's gonna take the long way. He's gonna go into the forest and then work his way around instead of just doing completely straight through the compound, because it's the least likely that he'll run into anyone, although it is the more dangerous.
Okay, so you're gonna go like essentially north, closer to the road, and then
like by 293, go up and come back down.
All right, yeah, that makes sense. It takes a little bit because it's not a traveled way, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
there's a lot of underbrush that you're going through for the first time in a long time. About an hour later, you get over to what you think is actually, you know what? Yeah, give me a brains check. Let's call DC 8.
17
to kind of determine where you're at. What was it?
17.
Okay, yeah. You look and you can see the kind of the silhouette of the 5 cabins from the girls' side of camp. Though it is emote only chat. What?
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
You can see that there are. Actually, no, because it's very dark. It is very dark with the rain and the shadows. You can just make out the cabins over there. But you were in the right spot after about an hour.
Okay. Do I see where the pile of apples are, or I'm just kind of like, I know this is the general area?
They brought you. Yeah, that's right, because you and Menon. Zombie
yay!
Orpheus is raiding with the party. Heck yeah!
Thank you for the raid.
Welcome.
Yeah.
We're sneaking up on some cryptids. Thanks for joining us. We're playing some kids on bikes.
Mm-hmm. It's kids on
would-
horses right now in camp.
Kids on horses. Kids in the woods.
Kids on
at camp.
horses.
You and Lee snuck over there earlier in the day, and they showed you exactly where. Like JW showed exactly where it was. Okay. Yeah, you move carefully again because it is very dark, but you can see those. You see kind of the little pile of apples and the couple leading back towards into the woods.
Okay. Is there a way where he could climb up the tree that the apples are under?
The apples are close to there's like a kind of like a prison or a castle, where there's like tree line, like gap, and then the building. Yeah.
Okay. Is it like the classic cabins where it has the floor and then there's this gap and then there's the ground, like where it's on kind of stilt things?
It's on like a slightly raised stilting area. It's not highly raised, but
it's
like a 6-inch.
6-inch. Fuck. I mean,
yeah, it's only in case of like flash.
It's only in case of flash flooding. Yeah, I guess I'll hide in. I want to just try to have a visual, so I guess I'll hide in a bush. Maybe where that apple barrel is.
Roughly there. That's close to how high they are.
Right. Oh, I mean,
Like,
if they're that high, I could fit under that. But that also seems dangerous. That there's a thunderstorm and I'm going to the place that I can get trapped in to drown. I'm gonna hide in the bushes near the apple barrel.
Okay. You're not gonna pin yourself under house during a thunderstorm? Come on, do it.
Although Scott wants Menon to die, I do not want that.
Fair and valid, I guess. So you hide and hunker down. How long are you waiting?
He doesn't have a really concept of time, so he's gone as far until he starts to notice like if the camp counselor comes in and just passes out, then he's going to stay there for a while. If he sees a lot of activity of like other counselors now searching for him, then he's going to try to book it back.
The girls counselor you're talking about.
I mean, I feel like if the boys counselor noticed someone missing, then everyone would start looking for him.
So you're basically going to hang out until you think that there's a search party going. Because you have no idea what's going on at the
boys.
Or
see the thing. No, not at all.
Okay.
And I was dumb, and I didn't put a fake Ferris Bueller wig in my sleeping bag.
You left your Conspiracy Inc. disguise kit at home for the summer. Oh no!
I didn't think I would need it.
Just
okay, you hunker down and kind of wait. It's not cold. It's just not comfortable with the rain.
Conspiracy chop.
It's just not comfortable with the rain. But after a certain amount of time, you have no idea exactly. You can't see the stars. You don't know exactly how much time has passed. You do start to hear the sound of kind of crunching and munching coming from the cabin-y area.
I can only imagine like Menon was like drifting in and out of sleep. Even though being there, it's like just tired is starting to wash over him, and hearing that like snaps him awake. And he's gonna attempt to move slower. He hopes that the rain is enough muffled sound to where he's not really detected.
Oh, loose change
for Menon.
Adam Kimbleton is giving Menon some coinage. Giving Menon $10 of in-game currency.
I'm not gonna need it because I'll be dead.
Menon is currently the richest player.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm bringing home the bacon, Kira.
Yeah. Dang.
Well, I thought you broke
You're
up
paying
with
for
Kira.
lunch.
No, I said
No.
maybe I should, but I did not.
You did not.
That was one of those relationships. Got it.
Yes. Of course.
A teenage relationship.
It's a teenage relationship.
After, so you start to kind of creep up on this thing, or on where you hear the noise coming from, and again, it's very dark. And what you can make out, kind of from the faint glow from inside of the cabin, it looks like a 3.5 foot tall kind of hairy creature walking around on its hind legs. You see it picks up one of the apples, kind of munches it, and then like drops the core to the side and picks up another apple and drops it to the side. It makes short work of a lot of the apples that's there, and starts walking back the way it came towards the apple barrel. You see it coming kind of your direction. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hide? Are you gonna chase it? Are you gonna jump out and catch it? What do you want here? What's your play?
I think he's gonna take the apple from his pocket real fast, and chuck it to make the animal kind of like move and stop, and he's gonna try to get out of there.
Okay, all right. Give me a flight check. Just let's see how smooth you can extricate yourself.
Okay. If I can find. That's an 8.
Gary Case has beaten it with apples.
Aw.
If I had a bologna
you huck this
sandwich, I would
apple.
throw it.
Scott, the hairy creature Scott. You huck this apple, kind of in the direction away from you, and it doesn't go as far as you hoped because there's the sound of like a squish and a smash on a tree. But it is enough to kind of, you see this thing get like real low to the ground, almost get on all fours, and kind of, and you've seen Planet of the Apes?
Yeah.
Like how they'll run on their,
How they run?
like it kind of
Oh,
chugs
that
back
sounds
into
spooky.
the forest. But the last thing you do see is that as it's going, as it passes this apple barrel, it just kind of one hand scoops it up and continues
Try
whole
to-
barrel?
into the wood.
Oh, the whole barrel?
I mean, it's not like a barrel.
What
like
a
a-
greedy
But it's still
little
heavy.
ape.
Like a kid can't pick that up, or can a kid just
Correct.
run
Yeah.
full speed?
No,
pick
it's
it? Yeah,
probably
okay.
it's
He's still
probably 70 to 100 pounds.
That's how much Menon weighs.
That's how much Shay W weighs.
I think Menon is just like full sprint through the cabins. Like does not matter who sees him, freaking out because he trusted JW, but he didn't necessarily believe what she saw, and then to see it himself is like, oh my lord! Hey, you don't hear this, Diana?
I hear it in my ear! I have headphones on! How dare you?
Okay, you kind of just run. You're running through the camp back to your cabin. Is that
Yeah.
okay? You start running through. Luckily, again, the darkness of the thunderstorm is helping out. There is more noise of that splash, splish, splat when you step in a puddle along the roadway. But you do eventually make it back to your cabin. And a quick kind of like glance in from outside shows Brad is not in bed yet.
Okay, breathe. Okay. Can't wait to wake up Lee for this. Just gotta like slowly open the door. He's not gonna wake up Lee. He's like, he's gotta get in. Go first.
You're soaking wet. You're like dripping things onto the ground.
I imagine. He's just gonna like peel everything off and put it into a pile, and get into his.
Shh.
Sorry. And he's gonna try to get in his sleeping bag, and I don't think he's gonna sleep at all. I think he's just gonna be there, and he's like, "Oh my god, they do exist. It's all real."
After only about 25 minutes, the cabin door opens again, and conspiracy chop.
Conspiracy chop.
And you see Brad come in, sits on his bed, takes his shoes off. He notices the water on the floor, and then just goes, "I'll clean that up tomorrow." He thinks he did it. You go here's like,
Yeah.
I'll clean it up tomorrow. And he just kind of like flops back on his bed. You see he grabs a book and flashlight and starts reading. Once again, it appears that he's reading his monstrous manual.
Just like a good DM should.
You know, he's probably getting the history on fairy dragons or something, just so he knows it, just in case it comes up.
I think Menon's gonna do that fake thing where he's like, hey, it was really loud. I woke up Well, what are you doing there, Brad?
It's like, oh, sorry about that. Go, like, Doc, go back to bed. Go to bed.
No, I mean, you don't have time to talk.
Wait, say that again, louder. I didn't hear.
You don't have time to talk.
We could talk in the morning. It's a little late. I'm trying to get my sleep on here.
Okay, it looks
It'll
like
be
you're
tight.
reading, but
They say
yeah,
tight
that's
in the 90s.
the bomb. That would be the bomb.
Bomb.
Okay, and
All that in a bag of
like-
chips.
All that, a bag of chips.
You fake yourself back to sleep. It's excruciating waiting for. Thank you for the bits, Jay Womack. It's
Yes,
excruciating.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Waiting for the morning, but eventually the sun does break, and you get the reverie to wake up and get ready for your day. Bit bomb from Sarah Misty One.
Sarah! Thank you,
Thank you,
Sarah.
Sarah.
Who gets Sarah's reroll?
Woo.
Who gets Sarah's reroll? And you all get up and get ready for the day. Again, you take the time you need. Unless you're doing anything fancy in the morning, you can just meet up at the mess hall.
Yeah.
You all come in and get your French toast. JW gets a reroll.
Oh, thank you, Sarah.
Would we not-
Thank you. I gotta
Would
start
we
using
not
them.
check the apples? Would
Yeah.
we not check the apples first?
Oh,
if it's
yeah,
right
yeah, we would
outside
check
our
the
door?
apples. Yes.
Immediately
And
check
I
that.
want
And we don't know.
toast.
We don't know what happened with Minin. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys go back and like nonchalantly try to slip out of the cabin so Stacy's not like, what the hell's going on?
yeah.
And Mandy's like, I want to see. But you go back and you can see that there are Jay Womack dropping a bit bomb. Who gets a reroll? My dude.
Ooh.
Thank
My
you.
dude. You can see that there are several apple cores laying around. The kind of makeshift footprint area that you set up is definitely trampled.
Is there,
and
is
taking
there
a
like
look
at
further
least
back,
one solid print?
it's like back and forth. There's not one
Ah.
clean one. There are several
Okay.
kind of iterations crossing.
Okay.
And the barrel is gone, and there are a bunch of scrapes along the trees, like it ran out of there,
Ooh.
or like something moved through there. JW gets another reroll
Ooh.
From
Thank
Jowomack.
you. Thank you, Jay.
From Jowomack.
JW.
Thank you.
J Womack. the,
Oh,
the JW show.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank Thank you.
where's my uwu goblin? That's what that deserves.
Oh.
So yeah, someone is definitely, or someone or something is definitely here. In fact, you can even look to the
it
left,
worked.
and one of the trees has a crushed apple like splatted against it.
Doesn't look like raccoons to me.
No, definitely not.
Oh, definitely much bigger than raccoons.
I'm telling you
Raccoon.
guys, there's like this weird ape-looking thing. The scratches on the trees, are they claw marks, or are they just like from him running with the barrel?
They're just like abrasions, like it chunked a piece of bark, not like into it or anything.
I don't know. There's something out here.
Yeah, there definitely was. It's like I can't tell if you liked it or not. If you threw the apple, we should. Well, at least we know that it'll come to the apples.
Yeah.
So
Now we
next
just have
time we'll
to
make a
somehow
trap.
Record it. Yeah, or trap it.
Or
yeah.
yeah. Actually,
Next time,
Kira will take a picture of some of the footprints. I know they're not like the most clear, but she'll try to get a good shot of them
Yeah,
on her.
You get your
disposable camera. Yeah, I moved the
Crank
thing.
it around.
Ching.
Get to crank it around.
Gotta put my.
We should have kept track of how many you've taken. That would have been a good mechanic to put in.
Yeah, right.
Retrospect.
Well, especially with how many Kira needs to save.
It's true.
How many like selfie slash
Yeah.
town rumor.
Yeah.
Leah's a lycanthrope.
Lycanthrope.
Oh my god.
One of the campers maybe said Leah's a werewolf. I don't know. Or a were raccoon. I don't know.
That's why he loves the outdoors so much.
And that's why he doesn't hang out with you guys anymore.
He's being too close to the full moon.
Goes by the name Thistle. That's funny.
We'll have to go out in the full moon and see if we can find him.
Yeah, are you guys doing anything else investigatory out here? You got pictures? Kind of track your apples?
I can't think of anything before
Nope.
breakfast.
We'll go to the mess hall.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys meet up with Menin and Mandy at the table.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Mandy's here.
Mandy.
Menin does not look well.
You okay? You look white, like you're gonna throw up. Do you want me to grab you a garbage can?
Yeah, sometimes camp food does this to people, you know?
Did you grab your Tums? What's going on?
I saw it.
What do you mean?
Saw
You
what?
what?
Is it out there right now?
I saw it, JW.
I wasn't lying. Where was it?
Like this morning?
Like last night. I snuck out of the cabin and hid by the apple barrels in the rain. And it
You
showed
snuck
up.
out.
It's all true. I don't.
You didn't want to tell us?
We can't just talk about it here. We just had a specific rule that we can't talk about it in front
I
of
meant
people.
about
I'm freaking
sneaking
out
out.
over here. I threw an apple to run away.
What if it got you? We wouldn't have even known.
It picked up the apple barrel like it was nothing and just ran.
Exactly. You weigh like the same amount as an apple barrel.
That's what I said when he did it.
You gotta tell us your plans, dude.
You went without us? What
I
is
just
wrong
need
with
to-
you? Did you at least take Lee?
No, he didn't want to go. He pretended he was asleep.
So he's still mad at you.
Yeah.
You're supposed to
And-
wait
and-
for us.
I just had to make sure.
What do you mean make
Well,
sure?
glad you're
You always
okay,
take my
Menin.
word.
Because you
That's
could have
not
got
it.
hurt. We saw what it had done to the apples outside of our place. So, did you follow the one by our cabin? Or was there?
No. It's by your cabin, and I think the way we can find him is by finding that apple barrel. Yeah, I think he keeps it near himself.
Well, shouldn't we go back
near
to where we
he
saw
eats.
it?
Oh.
I mean, it's gone now. I don't know where it went now.
She said that there was another one.
There's another.
She said that there was another one out farther. I think in the more outskirts of camp. I think that's what she said. We should try to look for the other one.
Yeah, but definitely.
What are we gonna do?
We need to trap it.
Trap it!
Something.
I think it's
that
time to
strong?
build the trap. That's true. Do we have like netting or something? Is there like fishing by the fishing area? Maybe there's like a giant net or something.
There's nets.
Ooh.
Like there's a net on like the back end of the baseball field. There's a net kind of on the back side of the archery range. There's some nets like to carry like sports equipment with and stuff from the shed, but there's no like true. There's no like fishing nets or anything.
We could
I feel
steal
like-
one of the
like-
sports equipment's
The
net.
makeshift.
Yeah,
for
like
the,
really strong netting.
that sports. The sports bag might work. I mean, he's.
Yeah.
You
It-
could
it's-
probably
I-
cobble together a bunch of rope from various places, but you have to be good with with ropes and knots.
Lee.
Why is
Menon,
everything
you know how
we
to
do
tie some
remind me of
knots.
him? Yeah, I know. I can
we
do
can
like
do this.
pulley
We
system and like a slip knot that like catches him and flips him upside down.
See,
I just
you
I
know how to
don't.
tie knots.
Thank you. I just don't want to like anger it. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, but how are we? How are we going to show this to anybody or prove anything unless we at least try? We can, maybe it doesn't work the first time. We try something else, and we keep trying and see if we can figure out what its strengths are. And I mean, it seems really strong, so we just need something that is strong enough to hold it down.
It likes apples.
You say something
Someone
strong
should
enough to hold it
try.
down.
Yeah.
And, you see Brad.
Brad.
Brad kind of pulls out a chair
Oh.
across from you men
Oh.
and sits down. He goes, "What's up, buddy? You wanted to say something last night? What's up?"
Oh, hey. Yeah, I wasn't sleeping well. I just had a quick question. So, you were talking about like creatures being like a folk creatures, non-existent. Can you narrow this down for me? We were having an argument. I want to call it a tiny Bigfoot, but it's like 3.5 feet tall, hairy, can walk on all fours. Maybe likes apples. Does that ring any bells?
Where at? Where in the world are we? Because that's going to narrow it down.
Oh,
more
we're
than
here.
else.
We're here.
Okay, well, definitely not a Bigfoot. It's definitely not a Bigfoot. They're not down here. Let's see. Let's run the local list. The squonk. No, it's a small guy. Not. You said he's 3.5 feet tall. It's not even ape-like. Okay. What do we got next? Gigwoggle. Okay, the gigwoggle. 6 feet tall, so maybe a small one. Kind of shaped like a wolf. Walks around on its back legs, front paws.
No. It more like walks on its hands, and then when it like, if it were to run, I feel like it would like run on all fours.
Okay. Well, we got more going down our list here. Let's see. We got the Grafton monster. No, that's 8 feet tall. Mothman. Mothman walks on two legs. Runs on four.
I don't think it's
got wings
Mothman.
and piercing eyes. No.
No.
I mean, I'm running out. Oh wait. Okay, hold on. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. We got a sheep squatch.
Okay.
It's white, bear-sized. Got a long nose
Okay.
and curled horns.
No, that doesn't sound like the one I was thinking about. It's like
The
like
only
okay,
other thing that I know about in the area, it doesn't really doesn't fit your description, but there's a trotter head.
what is that?
What's that?
So he's like, oh, it's real cool. Comes from like the early Pennsylvania Dutch settlers and witchcraft. It's kind of this. What can I? The best way I can describe it is like a forest goblin.
Do you
Like
know
it's
if
like
they
a
like
it's like
apples?
a magic forest sprite.
Like the Feywild?
Well, that wouldn't be a thing yet, but I know what you're going for.
It wouldn't? Okay. Like Middle Earth?
Yeah, kinda, I guess, like a witchcraft sprite.
Does it have any
Would something like that
weaknesses?
like apples?
Does it speak language? Does it like apples?
I mean, they usually. I don't. Hang on. I'll be right back. And he runs and he runs out and he's back in a couple minutes with his book, his
book,
monstrous
Monster manual.
Monster manual.
real life monster manual.
He starts flipping through, and he's like, "No, it's like they more eat and frighten children. It's said to be. It says here. It says it's a spirit sent by a witch to cause harm, whereas like a pixie would come to protect you. Doesn't really. I don't think it has to eat anything.
Does it
Very
like
vague.
say? Does it say any like weaknesses, strengths, how to capture it
Let's
if
see,
you ever
here's-
find one?
I'll read the entry here. Let's see. The only information aside from stats: to prevent witches from bewitching cattle, to be written and placed in the stable, and against bad men and evil spirits. You're supposed to line the doorway with blessed salts and speak aloud, Trotter head, I forbid thee my house and premises. I forbid thee my horse and cow. I forbid thee my bedstead. That means house from like forever ago. That thou mayest, this old, that thou mayest not breathe upon me, breathe into some other house, until thou hast ascended every hill, until thou hast counted every fence post, and until thou hast crossed every water, and thus, dear day, may come again into my house, in the name of God, Father, and the Holy Ghost. So it looks like, kind of like some monsters get caught up with counting. You know, like vampires have like the obsessive counting aspect.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something at play there.
I thought that was just on
It's a very
Sesame
interesting
Street.
creature, but I don't think it eats
Count
anything.
Dracula.
Okay, well,
This is all bogus. This doesn't sound right.
I mean, yeah, it's a cryptid. That's like,
Well,
yeah,
thanks
JW, we
for
were
all
just
the
trying to create a
information.
yeah, we were just making a story, trying to
those
figure
are
out
the
if,
only ones I know of here.
So no tiny
Yeah.
Bigfoot, huh? Okay.
I mean, wouldn't a tiny Bigfoot just be a feet?
Ew.
Okay, Brad. You got me. Yeah, okay. Well, that answers my questions for the moment.
Thanks, Brad.
I mean, I like talking about cryptids. So that's fun.
Oh, I'm done
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
that.
Did you still want to prep that game for us?
Yeah, we're gonna play on Thursday. It's gonna be good.
What's today?
Thursday.
Tuesday.
Kids on bikes.
Tuesday. Yeah. Do you guys have any other questions?
Nope.
No,
No.
this is
He's
your field.
useless.
Wait. Yeah.
Well, goodbye, Brad. We would like you to leave the table now.
Leave us, thanks. I'll say it. Kira will just tell to leave. Please leave now. Thank you.
Wait, you guys, if we've discovered a new species, doesn't that mean we get to name it? What should we name it?
Well, we gotta take a better look at it.
I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but it doesn't sound like anything I've ever heard of. Minut's thinking.
I'm like, Mene
I
names
see that.
flying by in chat.
La Cartapien.
Yeah.
Name it Bob.
I
Name it
okay.
Leland.
Well, since Brad was not very helpful, we still have to think about our next steps with trapping it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
Let's
do
go
not
get
think
some.
that-
Let's some netting.
Oh, go ahead, Karen. And
Let's
I think we
go
should
get
trap
some
him at
the
Stop
other one.
interrupting her, Menon. Let her
I'm
talk.
sorry.
I was thinking, okay, I don't know how practical this is, and I have no idea how to make this. But you know those traps that they show in the shows where if the person steps on it and it pulls them up into the tree with the net and then they get stuck because they're pulled up into the tree? We should make one of those. I don't know how, but we should try.
So the old Scooby-Doo trap. Got it.
Yes!
We're gonna need a counter.
Kylie, I mean,
we're
that's
gonna
not
need a
supposed to
counter.
be in the book.
I'm sure my brains can figure something out. I'm going to need a counterweight and a pulley system.
Okay.
Where are we getting
But
that
what if
from?
we...
I mean, we can
What
use
if
a
we
branch
got,
as a pulley system, so I just need a counterweight.
Yeah, what if we got, like, a giant net from the, like, baseball field or whatever, got some rope and tied to all four corners, and tied them to the top of the tree, and, yeah, make the pulley system from the trees. I don't know if that's how it'll work.
We can try it.
Yeah, my only other idea is us to dig a hole into the ground.
Oh,
That
track it down in the
keeps
dig.
all-
Hole.
Yeah, it's a big
it'd
hole.
have to be it'd have to be 6 foot, and we need someone to help us out.
Yeah.
We can hire...
Yeah,
What?
Muscle
We
McGee.
can hire-
That's still a lot of digging. I don't know if
That's
that's a
true.
one day
Yeah,
thing.
and then what are we gonna tell him? We're digging a grave? I mean, he's gonna.
No,
Yeah,
I
that,
don't.
that might be a little too weird for him.
I could throw
Yeah,
$20 at him.
I mean, if we bribe him with a lot of money, he maybe will say nothing and just do it. If we, you know,
But you
but
think
that'd probably have to be a big bribe.
Nobody at camp is gonna find out about this giant pit. Like, what if they just walk?
What
by?
if somebody walks into
Well,
it?
she said that.
Yeah.
Didn't she say that the other apple thing was like a mile away?
She said that apple thing, that all of them were supposed to be like a mile away.
That's true.
I do think
She
it's
did say
weird
that.
if we tell Muscle McGee to, hey, can you come a mile away from camp into the forest to dig this 6 foot deep hole for us?
With 4 friends who are clearly in on
Don't-
something you're not.
Here's money. Don't ask questions.
Yeah,
You'll
don't
get to
say a
keep
word.
it.
Okay, that's true. Okay. Maybe
Pretty
the
suspicious.
whole trap is not a good idea, but maybe the pulley trap is good.
Yeah, we could do like a tripwire or something, and like we could even have the net like come down. I don't know. Maybe I can figure something out.
What if
Okay.
what if never mind. I don't know. What if
No,
it could
say it.
talk? What if it's
What if it can
what if it's like
talk?
sentient? You said it could stand on 2 legs, right?
It did, yes, while it was eating the apples.
And if it's ape-like, even if it can't talk, it might be able to understand.
Doesn't it do anyone know sign language?
I know
I
the
can
alphabet.
Yeah, me too. I can
that's
spell
all
my
I
name.
learned.
I mean, Kira, that's not a bad idea. If you know the alphabet,
That
then
might
you
be
wouldn't
more
have to know.
complicated.
I don't think it was taught American Sign Language. I just
Probably
realized
not.
that. I don't think it went to school
Unless
to
it
learn
was an
our
escaped
sign
zoo
language.
creature. But I don't know if it is an actual ape, but if it's similar, then who knows?
Okay.
I don't know, guys.
Let's.
Well, we have an
okay.
idea.
Yeah. Let's get the supplies.
Okay.
Are there
let's
actually
start off
any
with-
activities that any required activities today? Because God help us if we have to go on that stupid kayak again.
I mean, we'd be on
I'm
the other
tempted to
side where the
say
ape thing
kayaking,
was.
but no. There's-
We could
There's
try
nothing-
archery
nothing
today. You're in a
required.
better mood. Archery?
I will say, as you guys get ready to walk out of the mess hall, there is you notice that there is one of the counselors, Carlos, is walking around passing out what appears to be some mail to people. And
Oh, anything for April?
April, in fact, does get one letter.
Oh. Read it out loud.
And it's
Read
like
it.
super thick, like
Oh.
There's
April's gonna
pictures
take
inside
it.
of
And like look back at them and then like rush over to the cabin to go like just put it away for now. Because she does not want to open it in front of them.
Aww.
And then she'll just come back and pretend like nothing happened.
Wow, apparently chat wants you to be live bait.
I know. Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that. I like all for Menon being live.
There's,
bait.
there's so many squatches out there.
So many.
Like chat was just going off on squatch names: spam squatch, stamp squatch, swish squatch.
Just have you guys tie me up and put an apple.
Planned activities today.
Oh.
It makes sense.
Oh,
It was
good.
just raining. Like a lot of the area is still muddy.
In fact, there's a large contingent that's just kind of staying in the longhouse playing, in the lodge playing, like air hockey and board games and such, watching the Goonies on the TV.
I think this is the perfect time to set it up if we can.
We gotta build it first.
Yeah.
As you guys are kind of walking, strolling, kind of figuring out where to go, you see the older camp maintenance guy. He goes into a shed. Is in there for a couple minutes. Comes back out carrying a big sledgehammer. He goes to close the shed and put the lock on, but you notice that the lock doesn't he doesn't latch the lock. And he heads off
What's he doing
into
to
the distance to sledge what he was gonna sledge.
I'm not going to ask.
Let's go into the shed real quick.
Let's do it.
Okay, Kira, April, be on the lookout, and then talk your way out of anything if anyone comes by.
My specialty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, flirt with the enemy.
Use your charisma score, Kira.
Flirt with the enemy.
Whatever that
Like,
means.
but it's not my specialty.
April's like, okay.
You guys kind of creep over to the shed, and sure enough, the padlock is not kind of clipped in, and it swings open very easily. It's a well-maintained door. Looking inside, it's not a huge shed. It's like 6 by 12, but there are a ton of like tools. There's shovels. There's pickaxes. There's like the lawnmower is in here. There is a bunch of rope in here. There's some barrels that might be like grass seed. There's a bunch of hoses in here. Basically a bunch of tools and maintenance, like lawn maintenance things, are in here.
Okay. So rope, Menon.
Yeah.
What else?
Rope for sure. I need a counterweight in order to like have a system to pull them up.
And also the lawn caretaker was your helpful NPC from Sarah BC1.
Oh!
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
There we
Sarah.
go.
There are a bunch of, those sandbags you use to like shore up.
Ooh.
Like when, say the creek bed starts to erode,
Like the
where the
flood?
bridge is, you stack sandbags. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Are they empty sandbags? Like we have to fill them up? Because that would be amazing.
There's some full and some empty right now.
Okay. He's going to take all the empty ones that he can. JW. Okay. Grab the rope.
I mean, there's a lot of
15, because I know each one probably holds about 25 pounds.
Okay.
And if he has extra, he'll deal with them as they are. Okay, JW.
So rope check.
Yes. Maybe a shovel or a pickaxe.
Shovel.
That's more for protection than
Pickaxe.
anything.
Oh, okay. What else? What else do you need in here? Hurry.
I need something to be able to, like, actually grab another pickaxe, because what I can do is I can use it as a levy system by putting it into the ground and having it as kind of like a holder for the rope.
Okay.
Cool.
She's holding it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you look so cool. You look like a Mortal Kombat character.
Okay, but you better hope that there's no adult out there or counselor that's going to like see us.
I don't know, what else could we need?
This is good for now. This is good for now.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's get out of here.
I have an
Jesus.
idea. Wait.
What?
I have an idea. We could steal the lock in case we capture the ape, and then we can lock him up in the shed, and then we can show people. Yay? Nay.
I like
Yay.
the way you think.
Okay, grab the lock, because I have all this.
Okay.
You guys see JW kind of come out of this clunk clunk clang clunk clunk, and you see Menon come out just like tossing the hand rocket with one hand.
Like, I'm gonna need some help with this.
No, I'm going to need some help with all of this. Wait a minute. How am I going to hide this?
I was just thinking, we need to bring this back to our cabins and just hide it under the bed or something.
Hide it under the bed. I mean, no, just hide it under your cabin. Push it in a little bit so no one sees it. It's small enough to where you can't really crawl under there.
Oh, there's
That
space?
could work.
Yeah, there's like 6 inches.
Yeah,
of
they're
space.
like the built up. Yeah.
I almost died under there.
So
All right,
you
let's
guys
go.
go back
Hurry
and
up.
you kind of scamper across the compound. Some people look at you. Some of the kids look at you like,
Oh,
yeah,
shoot.
but they're about their business. They don't care.
They know.
they
They
know
already
we're
know that we're
weird.
weird.
Yep.
Yeah.
Word has already spread of
so
Menon.
You're back at your cabin. Where are you hiding them?
You said underneath the cabin.
Under
yeah?
the
Oh, in that
cabin
slot, or
boards.
that
Yeah.
raised kind of crawl space. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
For
in
sure.
there.
All
All
right,
in
you
there.
kind of stuff it in there. It's a little muddy under there because of the rain, but yeah, you get it up ins,
Ah, gross.
and you kind of
You
like
guys can get that later.
put some rocks around the front so that no one can really see what's happening there.
Doing great.
Perfect.
So, what else do we need? Do we need
our next
rope
mission?
still?
No. We got all the supplies. Our
Oh,
next mission
okay.
is we have to find the location of the second apple barrel, so we have a point of reference on where this
Okay.
creature hangs out at.
Okay, let's start looking then. Maybe we should like start at the outer like rim of the camp and work our way in.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so you're gonna kind of grid search the
Yeah,
camp to try and find
The camp.
this other barrel.
yeah.
Okay. I mean, you had a vague kind of starting point on the other side. Give me a combined group brains check. Let's call it DC
Okay.
Whoa.
30.
Oh no, I don't have it.
Okay.
Oh, I just
Shit,
rolled a
this is
19 on the die, so you guys.
Ooh,
just have
I
to
rolled an 8
collectively-
on my D8.
Oh, we just need a 1.
I
Do
got
they
8.
explode in this game? I forgot.
4.
You need
You can
you need
explode.
a 3. Yeah, they can explode, but 19 plus 8 is not
8.
29.
Nope, it's 27. Yep, you're right. You're right.
But I heard a 4 from someone.
I got 8.
and
too.
and Diana or JW, your dice exploded, so you can roll it again and add to it.
True.
3.
So we're
Okay.
at like
So
30.
we did it. Did we?
You kind of sort out. You're like, okay, she said it was about a mile out, and on the other side of camp, and you start kind of searching around. And after a little bit of time, you do find a similar looking kind of barrel. However, this one has not been taken or emptied. This one has, like, the apples inside are very rotten and have been here a while. This is also you started your kind of marching from the edge of Big Bomb from Sarah Beastie 1.
Ooh, thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Sarah.
Who gets that reroll? You started your search from kind of that, essentially that wooden fence that where the forest stripping kind of starts, and it took you about 200 yards. Kira gets the bonus.
Hey,
Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you.
Took you about 300 yards to find where this barrel is. But like the barrel is there, but appears to have been untouched for a while.
Okay, so the thing is not coming over to this side of the camp. I wonder why.
It's weird. Okay. Well, there goes that thing. I guess, like,
Yeah.
over by the girls' cabin, did it look like it? Like, could you see what direction it was running in? It was really dark. I couldn't see anything. Did it leave any, like, fur on? I wish we could track. It'd be so much easier.
The tracks were all like everywhere.
Yeah.
There's no way to track it.
It was hard to tell.
I mean, I know where it took off to, but that's us just, like, trying to walk in a general area. But it's the only lead we have, especially if he's not coming to this side. He's just there. They are just going over there.
As you kind of discuss on where their tracks or anything, you hear from behind you. You hear, "Hey, you kids, leave that barrel alone!" And you turn, pivot, and what you see in front of you is something that I will tell you next week.
No!
Because we're going to end our episode there.
Oh, poopy.
It's a little early.
Oh,
but there's a lot going in there.
It's a
We'll
little
have to
early,
do
but for the
something
sake of a cliffhanger, Jared will do it.
Yeah. I had to do something to upset Lucas, so I've got to do the cliffhanger. So we're gonna end a little bit early, but we'll take a comment break. We'll go talk about slap squatches.
Yes. Oh my gosh, slap.
Or Saren Squatch.
Snipe Squatch.
Snipe Squatch.
Night squatch. 300 killer kills.
Oh, amazing.
There's so many. I just want to like clip all of the.
I know.
Sasquatch
We
names.
need to save all of these.
And it's funny because it's not even a
Slap
Sasquatch.
We have no idea what it
Squatch,
is.
ice, cookies and chips.
But it's a cryptid, and
Sasquatch?
Sasquatch is a cryptid too. They're related.
It's true.
Snake
It's true.
Squatch.
If it's got sass,
Sasquatch.
I'd be very happy.
Snack Squatch. Yeah.
Sass.
Silent H reminding us that there's good memories around those pickaxes.
Haha.
From
Swiss
season
Squatch, the most
one.
precise Squatch.
The Coal Man.
Yeah, so that was Coleman Squatch.
Coal Man
It was a little
Squatch.
early.
I think this is
but
one of
what's
my
coming is something-
favorites.
Yeah, what's
Okay,
coming is
Key had
something that's
one.
going to get
Oh, sorry.
kind of like info dumpy, so it's best to wait.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Start on
Okay.
that
We give
That's
that
fine.
next thing.
That's fine.
McCranky
But it is exciting.
McCranky said
Scott
Stitch
Squatch.
Squatch punishes Snitch Squatch. I thought that was so funny.
That's gonna, I think that's gonna wrap us up here. We're gonna go on a little raidy raid. Not a raidy raid because Raidy's not streaming anything. But we're gonna raid. So be sure to tell him that you came from the Dat world.
fam.
Dat fam, best fam.
Tell him you're over
Dat
here.
fam,
Ask him
best
some
fam.
questions.
Fam, best fam.
Share the awesome that is the Dat Network and the Dat fam with other people. And we'll be back next week at 6 p.m. right here. Also, if you haven't seen our socials,
I was gonna say.
Megan Kellerman's show Harbingers has its premiere date of August 10th, and I believe Diana's in that, along with Adam Kahn, who's been quietly controlling my buttons.
Yes,
thank you for that,
Adam.
by the way.
Oh, thank you, Adam Kahn. Oh.
Well, we're just
Yes.
that's the con. Got it.
Yes.
Sorry for the seizures.
He's got power.
He's gone mad. So that's going to be on the 10th. That's going to be really awesome. So I'm finishing up the look of that now. So I'm really excited for everybody to see what Megan has planned. She's got some great things in store.
Exciting.
Yes, very exciting.
And thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for the bits and the subs and the cheers.
Yes, thank
and
you.
the resubs and the gifted subs.
And the
hype
train.
The
point
rerolls,
redemptions.
the loose change. Yep.
Yes, everything.
you.
New follows.
I mean, I don't like that James is super rich now. I don't like that.
I know
That's okay.
James is suddenly
Don't
Menon
worry,
is rich.
it'll inevitably all go to one
Menon.
thing.
I think Menon should take
58.
Kira on a date, on a camp date, because he's been
To
so
the snack.
Lee focused. To the snack shack.
Tracy, I don't know. I don't know how you're acting that my money isn't also your money.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Well, when you're younger, I feel like you take turns paying for stuff because you don't have a job.
I don't think
Right?
Kira knows that.
Oh, this is true.
Kira just.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
She has
All right,
like
well, thank
the
you,
diamond
everyone.
card.
Adam Kahn, push the button, get us out of here. We're gonna go ahead and go on a little raid over to Scabby Rooster and see what they're up to this
Scabby
fine
Rooster!
evening. So stay
Bye,
tuned.
guys.
Good night, friends.